people like to be agnostic atheists because I mean you can't never really know whether or not there's a god or anything. So it makes sense to be an agnostic atheist, but I'm just straight atheist. It's essentially just a coping mechanism developed throughout time, throughout human history, you know, to cope with to dying eventually. But the dogmatic part about it is what's very, very frustrating, and the anti-science part aspects of it, like because of religion, especially the Abrahamic religions, there's been a lot of, at least the new form of it, because historically the Abrahamic religions weren't that anti-science. Like Muslims developed so many scientific breakthroughs, they developed algebra, stuff like that, you know. Christians even developed certain things. Isaac Newton freaking believed in God. Like at a certain point in time where he couldn't figure out certain things, he was like, well, it must be God. You know, he did the God of the gaps fallacy. But I think that's harmful. And it limits people from asking more questions when you just insert God into certain situations. But I'm gonna just leave it there. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm pretty sure you got other guests. I appreciate you letting me up and
Sure, of
conversating.
course.
I just kind of
Yep.
wanted to steer the conversation off of, you know, what's going on the internet and protect your peace. That was the greatest thing I heard you say, that you needed to protect
Yeah, protect your
yourself.
peace. Yep.
Yes,
Yep. I
definitely
understand.
protect
Yep.
yourself, brother.
Okay. All
Take
right. Thanks for
care.
coming up. Yep. Bye bye. Okay. Sorry. Okay, but I haven't been reading the chat, so um, I wish I had like a transparent background I could put up that's like just chatting, like for people to know. But if anybody's in here, I'm just chatting. We're we're keeping it chill. Okay. Please respect those boundaries. I don't know who this is. I think I know who this is, but I don't know. Traveling in supernatural? No, I do not. Is it Liam? Okay, that's what I thought. Well, he's not loading anyway, so that's what I thought. I have a feeling what he wants to talk about, and I'm not into that. I do not want to talk about that. So that is not where I'm at. Sure. Let me. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 32.
Nice. What's on your mind?
So I just kind of wanted to ask you if you heard about the man that was unalived yesterday by ICE.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't read that much into it, but I have heard the story.
Okay. I was just gonna ask if, like, whenever you see the video and compare it to what ICE is saying, if you could, like, spread awareness on what actually happened.
Yeah, I when I redo when I start back up my Substack on Monday, I'm sure I'll probably have something in there about it. I just haven't had time to sit down and read about it a lot. I've been kind of ignoring the news space. So, but I have heard about it. I know what you're talking about. I just haven't read in too much about it. And so you'll have to give me some time to like sit down and like read into it.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand. You know, not everybody. You know, are probably busy. I just um kind of want to steer the direction away from like what happened to Charlie Kirk to somebody who was unjustifiably unalive for just being an undocumented citizen in the United
Yeah.
States.
No,
So
I agree. I think it's something that I'm gonna have to read up on and actually get all the facts of and everything. And it looks like a bad situation, and I just need to, know more about it so I can speak on it. So
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Thank you for
okay,
letting me up.
of course. Bye bye. Uh-huh. Oh, he's in the box. Liam, what do you want, man? Liam, what do you want? Like seriously, like I'm not in the fucking mood, man. What do you want? Conversation about what? Like, yeah, tell me what the conversation's about. Because I'm not going. I'm not. Because if it's going to go where I think it's going to go, I'm not going to speak. I'm not speaking on it. So I've already set that boundary. I don't believe you, and I have ever had. Oh, you and I have had a one-on-one. Well, I don't doubt that you could be respectful, but you're going to ask me questions I don't want to answer. Maybe I don't want to answer some questions. So like that's the problem. There's questions I don't want to answer. Okay, let's go. Let's go to somebody else. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 23.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I was wondering, I just wanted to know your opinion. Do you think felons should be allowed to vote? What's your opinion on that?
Once, yes. Once, I think so. In as a principle, yes. Not while they're in jail,
Do
but
you
when they
think?
get out of jail. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking that was. Well, finish that and then I'll ask my question.
Okay. So, as a principle, yes. Not while they're serving their time, because the idea of a jail is to restrict your freedoms as a punishment, right? And so I think voting is part of that. I think once you're out of whatever your sentence is, and then you go out and you are in rehabilitation or you're in some kind of parole system, or you're doing something. I think the right to vote should then be like uh uh restored. So as a principle, my answer is yes.
Yeah, awesome. I would agree too. I was just interested on someone else's opinion. And then, what do you think about people? I guess the answer would probably be no, based off what you said. But what about people who have like misdemeanors in prison?
What do I think about them in prison or
Like,
about
if they should be able to vote, if because you said no to the felons currently serving time, but what
Yeah.
about
Well,
people with
misdemeanors
misdemeanors?
won't get. Well, as far as I know, somebody can correct me. As far as I know, you can't go to prison for like a misdemeanor. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's jail sentences, correct? Because I mean, unless it's like multiple misdemeanors that lead to over like a that it's like built up over time, so it's like a year plus a year plus a year, then it'd be prison. But
Hmm.
my uh, that's a good question. I never thought about it that way. Hmm, misdemeanors in prison. I have to think.
I guess I should, because so I just graduated and
Hmm.
I did my school had a really interesting class. I live in a small state, so it's like our system is very unique. There's not really a difference between the jail and the prison system.
Hmm.
And in ours, it was all of the same, like didn't matter. And it was just really interesting hearing the people speak about the difficulty of voting in prison and how
Yeah.
it was like near impossible.
Well, because of what I said, my answer then is going to be no. So if you're in prison, I don't think you should have the right to vote.
But
I
once you're
do
out, you're
think
good.
I do think though that you have a right to information, meaning that they should not be restricted from getting news. So,
Yeah.
so they can stay informed. But I think the right to vote itself, while I can see someone making the case, and maybe my opinion would change based on like some good argumentation, based on my overall feelings of the situation, I think voting is it's one of the things that can be easily restricted because of the fact that you only vote really every like 2 years or something, usually.
Hmm.
So you can be restricted. But as I want to be very clear, once you get out of whatever you're doing and you're in some kind of parole slash rehabilitation slash, release on your own recognizance, whatever it is, right? Once you get out of it, then it should automatically be like, yes, now you can go vote. Like now it's
Awesome.
okay because you paid your price, you've done the punishment. Now we're in the actual like rehabilitation phase. And I apply that like all across the board. Some crimes it becomes difficult, but but I don't think it should depend on crime really because like a crime like the idea of separating somebody voting from while they're in or as they're a felon is because of the fact they've served their time. Like we don't have to like them. It doesn't mean that we don't want to be like, oh, like them. But voting, I don't see it as one of those type of things that like can be restricted simply because someone has like a label attached to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree. I just
Yeah.
think it's so interesting because, obviously the president couldn't vote for himself. But beyond that, like felons do, like all of the laws that are enacted impact them. And I think it's, unjust that if you can't have any say in it. So I agree. I was just wondering on your take. So thank you for letting me up.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. What time is it? Oh, okay. It's 8:30. We got one. We got two more people in here. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hi. I'm 1906.
Okay.
I sound
And
really
what's
young.
on your
My
mind?
bad.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I was just
What's on your
wondering
mind?
if that was a corn shirt.
This?
Like, yeah.
No. It says Gojira.
Oh, that's still a really good band. Didn't they tour together?
Yeah. 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 Because it has the flying whales on it. See the flying whale. So yeah.
That's all.
It's my favorite shirt. So I I wear it a lot because it fits me really well. It's very
Oh,
comfortable,
yeah,
and so
yeah.
I wash it and I like keep it clean, and then I just wear it all the time because it just like it's one of those shirts that I like a lot, but also it just like feels good on my body, so I just like to wear it.
Totally. I get the
Yeah,
vibe. I get the vibe.
yeah, yeah.
I was
Okay,
just wondering. I thought it
oh,
was corn.
no, no. I mean, I don't know. I don't own a corn shirt, unfortunately. I like some of their songs. I just never been like a really like. There's like band shirts that I have, or bands that I like really like, and I'm like, yeah, I like they're like bands that I can like really like just play. Corn is really good. I'm not saying I dislike them. They're just not the type of band I'm like, oh yeah, like a shirt. It's more like
Oh,
Gojira,
right.
Rush, Megadeth, Metallica. Those type of bands I can be like, yeah, I'll wear a
Oh
shirt.
my
That kind
gosh.
of thing.
W music take W
Yeah,
Matt.
yeah. Okay, thanks for coming up.
Have a good night.
Bye bye. Yeah, I thought you meant the other corn. Yeah, it's corn. I love it so much. Do you say that people in jail shouldn't be allowed to vote? I think people in jail may be a little bit different. I think once you go to prison, I think it can be a little bit more dicey. And yeah, as a rule, I think it's okay to restrict somebody's right to vote while they're in prison. But as soon as they get out of prison, then it changes. How much would it take for you to make a Doodle Bob pencil holder? I mean, make you one? Take for you to make me? Oh, how? I mean, not very long. It's not that. It's not that hard. I mean, the hard part is trying to send it to you. Favorite Beatle? I don't know if I have a favorite Beatle. I like it. I mean, John. I don't know. I mean, I like music. I mean, oh, I like all that. How's Parker doing? He's okay. Thanks for asking. The dung beetle. Yeah, exactly. It's the dung beetle. Do I watch anime? No, I do not. I went to the UK over the summer and I did a Beatles tour in Liverpool. Saw their houses where they grew up. Saw. I went to the uh, Matthew Street and the uh, Cavern Club, all that kind of stuff. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Like America Back or something, or Take the Country Back.
Mm-hmm.
And then it said like the name of the Yahtzee group, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering if that should like be concerning at the moment.
I mean, yes, obviously. I mean, it should be concerning. I mean, they were already racist, so I mean, can they get more racist? No, but like, can they get more outspoken about it? Yes.
And do you think that? Well, I mean, I guess Trump really is not helping.
No, he's pouring fuel on fire.
Yeah, and I don't know. Do you think that there's like a possible chance of a civil war anytime soon?
My go-to answer is no. It depends on what you mean by civil war. If you mean like 1860s style, no. If you mean like kind of like a cold, like where like it's like online and it's just like it's kind of like the way it's going now, I mean, maybe, but not in the traditional meaning of a civil war. I don't think it's going to be like 1860s style or like the country fracturing and going to like battle or something. I don't think that's going to
Yeah.
happen. But if you mean a civil war more like broadly, kind of like we
Mm-hmm.
hate somebody so fucking much that we're going to do everything that we can to just fucking make the other life totally unlivable and everything,
Mm-hmm.
then sure. I mean, that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already bad right now. The time will tell. It depends on how if time if things start to calm down like over time, then sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends. It's only been 3 days, so we need to give it time
Yeah.
and see how it is a week, 2 weeks, a month, from now, and then that's when we can judge.
That's true. Okay. And I guess one last thing is, do you think that like with the way that Trump is kind of like, I guess, trying to get his people to try and attack like leftists and Democrats? Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I've never gone on a live or anything. But let's see. Where was I? Sorry, I hit my elevation stick just a minute ago. So, yeah, I guess that was it then. Sorry.
I mean, no, yeah, I mean, I mean, I think to sum up, yeah, we are in a bad place in terms of the way that the dialogue, and it's scary. And yeah, and we have a president who, instead of bringing the temperature down, is instead trying to fuel it and everything. And so
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes from here. All we can do is just wait and see, and hope that it doesn't get any worse than it already is. And we'll just
Yeah.
have to see. I mean, that's all we
You
can
th-
do. You know,
do you think that Trump has done anything like within the last, I guess, month or two that you would say would be impeachable?
impeachable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the definition. I mean, impeachment is inherently a political process. I mean, and it's high crimes and misdemeanors. What that
Mm-hmm.
is, no one really knows. I mean, that's kind of ambiguous. So high crime. I mean, technically, I mean, I could make an argument that the answer is yes, based on
Mm-hmm.
like maybe he's like ignoring like a court order or something like that. I mean, the answer would be yes. If you mean like will he be impeached, the answer is no. Like it's just not going to happen. So I don't entertain that talk because
Yeah.
he might be impeached in the House, but he's not going to be convicted by the Senate. It's just not going to happen unless he like does something so outrageous that it shakes the moral foundation of. I mean, like unless he does something so egregious that nobody can really say it's not egregious. I just don't
Yeah.
think it's just not going to happen. So could he be impeached? Yes. Could he be convicted? No.
Dang,
So
okay.
so we have to live 4 years with him in there unless something else happens. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't
Okay.
find. Yeah, I just don't think so. That's why I don't bring it up because there's no point because it's a political process right now and it's not even going to happen anytime soon. So there's no
Yeah.
point in even like talking about it.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate the response.
Sure. Of course. Bye bye.
You have a good one.
Yep. Bye bye. All right. We are approaching the time. I've been on for like an hour, I think. So I think. Hold on, let me look. I've been on for 57 minutes. So 57 minutes. I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Uh, how's Parker? Parker is fine, everybody. He's fine. He's okay. He's taking time off. That's all. It's okay. How am I doing? I'm fine too. I'm okay. When Parker coming back? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Monday. I don't know. I I can't say. But I'm gonna warn you guys already. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna warn you. When he comes back, he's probably not going to want to talk about what happened. He's not going to want to talk about every. He probably doesn't want. So like, just don't bring it up. Like, you can ask him how he is and anything, but just like don't bring him up. Like, or don't bring it up. Like, okay, like it's going to like people are going to ask it, but at some point, like he's not. He's probably going to say he doesn't want to talk about it. And if he says he doesn't want to talk about it, then that means he doesn't want to talk about it. Like so like we all like having conversations. It's kind of what we do. Like we like having conversations here. You guys like hearing us have conversations. All of these things, but because of the climate, we can't really say what's on our mind. Even though my opinion has changed a little bit over the last, like couple of days, and I want to tell people about it, but you can't really because, well, I especially can't because I have to protect my space, my job. I have to protect those things. And so I simply, given what is going on, and if you know, you know, I simply cannot speak on it. I just can't. You can reach out to me in private, maybe, and I'll maybe, but even then, I'm not going to probably like speak on it for a while. Lindsay, you are entirely incorrect. Entirely incorrect. Am I a minimalist? Do you enjoy roller coasters? I enjoy roller coasters. What do you mean by minimalist? Like, I don't know what that means. Okay, there's one person here. We'll just see what they want to say. Cats or dogs? Both. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I am 37.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Well, yes, I just kind of jumped in here, and I was, kind of just listening to how you were saying, like, you want to, say some stuff, but obviously you can't say what's on your mind because of the, climate and everything. So, I mean, I don't know if I kind of want to, I guess I was just kind of curious. Well, I don't want to put you on the spot to say anything, though, so, but, obviously, the way I feel, I guess, it was a sad moment, and I don't like just like the celebrating part of it, but hopefully that kind of dies down. But that's kind of where I stand.
Well, as I mentioned, my opinion has changed, but I'm not going to speak on it. So, thanks for coming up, though.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Okay, we got another person here. I like that name. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I joined by accident, but I love
No,
you,
it's okay.
Matt. I love
I love you
you.
too. I love your name, by the way.
Thank you.
It's very
Take
nice.
care of yourself.
Okay, yeah. Bye bye. Take care. We'll get one person. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 53.
Oh, nice. What's on your mind?
So I'll just explain for that other dude that didn't seem to understand. Freedom of speech refers to the government only. You can speak out without fear of reprisal from your government. It does not obviously extend to, your workplace. So if your work is upset about something that you said, they can actually fire you for it. So obviously, after what's been going on with people putting out their opinions and then losing their job or being put on leave or some other thing, I mean, I get it. Like, I get why people wouldn't want to talk about it,
All right. Thanks for coming out.
Yep. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I think I got my point across. So, have I read A People's History of the United States? I've read some of it, yeah. I haven't read all of it. It's a thick book. It's like that. Maybe it's like thick, so it's thick. Opinions on what happened in Nepal. What happened in Nepal? Did it just happen? The Gen Z protesters? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Nepal's capital is choked with smoke and gripped by fear. The fuck? With institutions burning to the ground and the army in control. Oh, shit. Wrong one. First one. Oh, a lot of shit has been going. I've been so focused on the United States, I haven't looked at the international news. Andrea, as I've said, my opinion has shifted. You can probably tell which way it shifted. I would like to give a fuller explanation, but I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm gonna leave it at that. I just can't. Have you heard about riots in France? Yeah, so I have. Yep, yeah, that I have heard about. Do I like fiction? Yeah, I like some fiction. Yeah. I care about France and not Nepal. No, I said I saw it. What? Why'd you? How the fuck did you get that opinion? I saw the France thing, and the France thing happened before all the shit that happened on Wednesday. So I saw it because I was reading about it, but then when the shit happened on Wednesday, my mind was kind of like preoccupied, and I haven't had a chance to read like all the fucking news. Like, come on, dude. Like, do better. Don't straw man me. Yeah, it was. I get some understanding, but please like don't like try to like say that I care only about France or something. I don't care about Nepal. I can't read every single thing every single day. It's just not possible. Oh, W Christian, that's good news. W, that's good. That is great news, Christian. Did I miss it? Did I miss anybody? Oh, thank you, Kelsey. That's right out here. Alex, once again, Alex, what I'll say, Alex, this is all I'll say. People can go and read Alex's thing. All I'll say is the answer is yes, but I'm not speaking on it because of what I've already said. So the answer is yes. People. uh, uh, y'all are funny. It's not that hard to understand. Yeah, if you want to come up, you can ask me anything. I just may or may not answer. So anybody can come up. I'm not saying you can't come up. I just may or may not ask. I just may or may not answer. Which is my right to do, by the way. So. Biggest fear? I mean, what do you mean by fear? Do you mean like fears and like heights or something? I mean, I have a problem with heights a little bit. I have a problem with heights, but claustrophobia. Oh, that scares the shit out of me. Claustrophobia is probably it. I do have a fear of dying, not of death, but of dying. That's kind of upsetting to me, and that kind of scares me. How am I not bigger than Parker Dean? Well, I am bigger, like wider. If that's what you mean, that's a joke. It's a joke. Self-deprecation. But I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. I don't know. Yes, I am more substantial in body mass. I'm also not very tall, unfortunately. I wish I was, but I'm not. Okay, everybody. We got one more person. We're gonna see what they want.
Oh.
Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I am 36.
Nice. What is on your mind?
I'm sorry?
What's on your mind?
I just wanted to know, have you heard from Parker? Because there's been nothing on his Discord or anything.
Have I heard from him? Yes, we talk daily. He's okay. He's just taking some time off.
No, absolutely, as he should. I just so worried about him.
Yeah, I understand that. People are worried. He is okay though. As I said, he's just taking some time to himself, and he may be back tomorrow, maybe Monday. I have no idea.
He
He's
should
taking it day
take
by day.
so many days off.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of taking it day by day, and we'll just kind of go from there. So that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Bye
Bye.
We all deserve time off. That is very true. Oh, we got another person. Another person. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 20. Can you hear me?
I sure can. What's on your mind?
I was just gonna ask, about book recommendations. I unfortunately am gonna have to go through a trial in January as a victim. And I don't know how the. Thanks, I appreciate that. I just wanted to. I don't know a lot about the process, or I don't know how to process it. I don't know if there's books on going through a trial or.
Do you have a lawyer?
I do.
I would lean on them. I am not a lawyer, so I can't offer you any legal advice. If you want book recommendations on how to deal with anxiety or something, those are out there. But as far as is it a civil trial or is it a
Both.
criminal trial?
It's a criminal that's going to trial.
It's a criminal trial. Okay, and you're as a victim. Are you? You don't have to tell me anything. Are you testifying?
Yeah, it's an assault case. So I'm trying to I don't know if there's resources to help me
there
process
are. I would
things.
lean on your lawyer. He's got better teeth, but I mean the hair, the cheeks, the beard. I mean that's scary. Look. I mean, there's some things off, but And unfortunately, I do look like JD Vance too. Like, not that's not like a compliment, but like I do look like JD Vance prior to the weight loss. I mean, I mean, oh shit, yeah. I mean, it's there. I mean, come on, it's there. Yeah, the JD Vance meme. I mean, that's a little cruel. I mean, I don't look that fat, but yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. All I'm going to interpret that. I'm going to interpret anybody saying that I look like JD Vance. All you're saying is that I'm going to be the next vice president. That's how I'm interpreting it. So if you're saying that I got vice president material, then you know what? Yeah, okay, yeah, you know what? Then I agree with you. Yeah, you know what? I do. I'm a saner a JD Vance. How about that? Am I really a librarian? Yes, I am. Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, Matt?
Nothing much. What's on your mind?
Oh man, I feel so sad about what's Parker going through. How's Parker doing, by the way?
He's okay. He's going to take some more days off. He won't be back just yet. You know, he needs time and stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. So, but he will be back just on his own time frame.
No, yeah, most definitely. I just feel bad for what he had to go through. That's just, oh man, that sucks. Damn.
Yeah, it's not pretty. But,
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
so.
It's not. I just hope he's doing all right because I feel bad for him. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's doing. I mean, he's doing as well as anybody can, you know. So he's
Yeah.
just taking time off to, you know, kind of decompress. He's staying away from news, staying away from kind of the clutter of everything. So, you know, that's about it.
All right. Well, what you been up to?
Oh, I mean, literally, no. I mean, just doing work and just, you know, work, and that's about it. Like, yeah, I'm just doing what I need to do, and that's it, you know.
Yeah. Is Zane going live today? By the way, you know.
He may. If he does, it'll be within the hour or so. But
Okay.
you know, I don't know any exact time frame or anything.
Okay, okay. Don't why don't I was gonna ask, why don't you do like debates?
Well, one, I don't really have the time to do it, so I work from like 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, and by the time I get home, I'm tired and I don't want to have to sit at my computer for 2 or 3 hours and debate magas, and then by the time that's done, I have to just like get ready for the next day's work and everything. So it's just tough. Like it just is. It's tough to
Yeah.
have time to do it. So I mean, even an hour is a lot. Like it takes a lot out of you to sit here and you know and to do it and everything. And by the time my day's over, I'm just tired. So
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
I
plus, it's not my job. Like it's a hobby. Like I do this as a hobby, so I can choose when I want to do it, not do it. Some days I feel like it. Other days, most days I don't. Which is why I much prefer just to be a guest because I don't have to lead it. I don't have to speak up that much. I can just kind of do my own thing, but then also just kind of talk when I want to talk.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. I was just
Yeah.
curious because
Yeah.
whenever you go live, you just talk about stuff, and I was just wondering why you don't do.
No, yeah, I just I just talk, just especially when like some people aren't live, then I go live, or if Dean and Parker haven't been live for a while, then I go live to keep people company. That's about it.
Oh, okay, okay. How's your day today, though? Anyways.
Oh, a normal Monday, just busy as usual. So I have to work late today, so I'm still working technically, but it's all online. So I'm just working for another 30 minutes, and then I'm off. So.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I didn't want to interrupt your live stream. I just wanted to.
You're good.
I just wanted to come up and ask you how Parker and Dean are doing because I haven't seen any of them live for a while, so I hope they're doing okay. So that's why I just wanted to come up.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, they're doing okay. It's just they're just taking time off to thank and to kind of just get their mind off of shit, and a Parker is a little bit more of that. Dean is a little bit different, but I mean they're both going through their own things. So
Yeah, no, I understand that, and I mean, honestly, I don't go live myself because I get a lot of hate on here. So, yeah,
yeah. No, I mean I don't usually get hate. I just, as I said, it just takes a lot out of me. Even doing like an hour of like talking, it just just like talking for an hour can really like just make you drained. So
no, I get that. I mean, I don't do debates myself, so I just enjoy what Parker and Dean are doing. So, just like their
yep,
lives.
I agree. Yep, I agree. They do it good, and things should return back to normal. Very soon. So that's
Yeah,
always good.
hopefully everything goes back to normal, and hopefully like Parker is good, and like hopefully he's better and stuff, and hopefully Dean's better as well, and hopefully we can get these debates going again. Hopefully, I'm praying.
Yep.
So
Not too much longer, I don't think.
yeah,
So that's good.
it just depends. I mean, hopefully Parker's doing a lot better. So,
Yep.
but
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Anything
Well,
else on your mind?
no, I just wanted to come up and see how Parker and Dean are doing. But I appreciate you for
Okay.
letting me know.
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one. Yep. Have a good one.
Bye bye. Okay, now we got people in the box who want to talk. So I guess I'll bring people up. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 66. I'm
Nice.
I'm old.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Oh, well, first I wanted to say that I'm really glad that you decided to come back on the lives. I remember when you had been on there saying you weren't sure you were ever going to come back, and I just wanted you to know that I cared whether you came back or not, and you were feeling pretty down about things. So I'm real happy to see that you're back.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So I had a question about this Kirk thing. I hope you don't mind, but what
I
is
may or
your
may not answer it, so you can ask
Yeah.
it, but depending on
Okay.
what you ask, I may or may not answer.
Right? Yeah. Well,
Just be
it's
aware. So
a little on generic. So, what is your take on the taxpayers paying for them to fly him on Air Force Two back here to Arizona and fly his family around and potentially, possibly pay for the funeral on taxpayer dollars?
I'll just say that the same courtesy was not given to other victims of mass shootings and assassinations, so it seems a little bit odd to me, and that's all I'll say about it. But I think you can kind of guess how I feel about it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, well, I just wanted to ask that question and just give our love to Parker and Dean, and
Oh, sure,
I
of
hope,
course.
hope you have a really good rest
No,
of your
yep.
day.
Thanks for coming up. Yep, thank
Okay,
you.
sure. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye bye. Take care. Uh, sorry, I'm missing chat. Sorry, I'm doing like 5 things at once on my computer, and because I have like I'm also technically working, so tell no one. Get the back. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
hi.
how old are you?
I'm 22.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Nothing like particular. I just wanted to say that the little SpongeBob pen holder thing behind you is really
Oh, yeah, my
cute.
doodle bob.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, my little doodle bob.
Is it a pen holder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's so cute.
Yeah, my little doodle bob. So, yep. He's cute. I love him. So got him up here, and he holds my special pen, so he can, so he's protecting my pen.
It's so cute. I love it.
It is cute. Yeah, it is cute. You all, if you have access to a 3D printer, if you maybe your public library has one or something, it's on Thingiverse. So if you go to Thingy, so that's Thing, a THINGI verse VERSE, and you type it like Doodle Bob, then it should come up. So that's all I did is I just downloaded the file and I ran it through the slicer, and
Oh, so you 3D printed it?
Yeah, so I don't have a 3D printer myself, but my library does. So I just went and I just printed it, and boom, bam, boom,
That's
now we
sick.
have it. So yeah, so pretty nice.
Yeah.
it's really nice because then I don't have to buy anything.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you want to share anything else?
I just want to know. I heard you say that you are a real librarian. I just want to know, like, what do you do? I don't know what librarians do.
So
other than read books.
well, I'm not a public librarian, so I'm a little bit different in that way. So, but I don't really deal with books. I mean, I do deal with books. I like buy books, but I don't really do. Most of my job is dealing with like information. So I
Oh,
help
okay.
people find things. So I help with sources, help with citations, help with basic like making sure people know where they need to go, how to search for stuff. So that's mainly many librarians nowadays don't even do with like most people think that we just like work with books, and that's not really it. Modern
Yeah, that's what I
librarianship
thought.
is it's about information.
Okay,
So
okay, that's kind of like an
we have
archivist.
information. Not really. That's a little bit different. So an archivist takes items that can be information, takes items and tries to like systematically catalog them for like preservation ideas. So
Oh, okay.
but I don't do that. So I don't do archival work. I don't do preservation work. I do work of like knowing about information, and so when people have questions about how to find that information, I can then like help guide them to that information.
Oh,
Does that
okay,
make
that's
sense?
really cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like if you ever think in like your public library, you have somebody sitting at a desk, and when you walk in, they're like, I have a question about this, and then you help them find something.
Mhm.
And it could be anything. I mean, I've had questions about books, questions about, things that are not even book related. So I mean, that's just kind of how it is. So, yeah,
That's really cool.
that's what we
Thank you
do.
for.
Yep.
I was curious. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Yep. Of course.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Yep. Bye bye. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's customer service, but it's a very specialized customer service, one that you need a degree to do. So you need an official degree to do it. Do I have a, MLIS? I do. In addition to an MA and a BA. Yeah. All right, next person. What kind of degree? MSLIS, Master of Science in Library and Information Science. That's one of my three. Okay, this person is not connecting. Go to the next person. All right. Hello. How old are you?
Hello. 20.
When's your birth year?
11/30/04. I'm just here to say, let's get the likes up.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, the side eye. Mm. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 20.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to send all my love your way and say that we all appreciate you and we notice what you do. And
Oh, thank
yeah,
you so
we
much.
just
I
love
really
you.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye bye. No side eye there. Okay, I've exhausted everybody, so now I don't have to go and look and Matt love this today. Stop being so. I'm being adorable. I have puffy cheeks, or I have fat cheeks. Even when I lost all my so I lost all that weight last year, and then I gained it back. But even when I lost all that weight, my face still seemed a little bit fat. It just, it like has a lot of cheek fat. I have a lot of cheek fat. Like it just is. Nothing I can do about it. I got cheek fat, and the beard doesn't help. I mean, the beard really doesn't help. But trust me, you don't want me to shave. No one in their right mind will want me to shave. Babyface Matt is not a good Matt. Do I lift? Do you lift, bro? I mean, I can. I don't actively lift, but yeah. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, 30 minutes, and I'm free. And this person is not coming up. So I'm gonna lose weight. If you want to lose weight, get on. I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean like trizepatide? Or you mean like uh semaglutide? And I can, but they're expensive, and I can't afford it. I mean, I technically could afford it, but I'm not doing it. I'm not spending that much money. Do I have a picture of me without the beard? Yes. technically. I mean, not without. I mean, like the last time So me without the beard is me as a kid, like me at like 10. If you want me with that, without like a full beard, yeah, I have those. So in high school and through college, most of college, I had like a goatee. So, well, I mean, but it was like a full, so it was like here and it went all the way down like that. So, what advice you give someone who's trying to be a librarian? It's rough right now, but choose a field: public, academic, archival, and then dedicate yourself to that one. It really doesn't matter where you get the MLIS. Just make sure that it's accredited and get some on-job experience. Do I live in Indiana? No, I do not. Indiana is a no-go. Yucky, Indiana. My family's from Indiana, but I am not from Indiana. Hello.
Hi there.
How old are you?
39. I'm old.
Nice. Okay, no, you're good. What's on your mind?
I don't know. I watch like you and I watch Parker and Dean, and I've always wanted to just speak my piece about this whole, DOE thing and the budget cuts because I'm a teacher.
Oh.
So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come up, first of all. I just want to tell people to please give teachers grace right now. I teach for a Title I charter school. I'm in Pennsylvania, and the budget cuts this year are insane, like absolutely astronomically insane. And that all goes back to, what's going on right now in the state of, the administration and everything like that. It all goes back to all those cuts with the Department of Ed. And I don't think people realize just how much it affects our local schools. So I just wanted to tell people, be nice to teachers right now. In my school personally, we lost one principal. We lost all of our specials. So there is no more music. There is no more art. There is no more technology. The only special that our kids get now is gym and health because they're legally required to give them that. So that's pretty much it. So all of my friends, their jobs have been cut. They've had to close kindergarten classrooms, partially because of budget, but also because of low enrollment. But low enrollment also comes back to budget. So, that's really all I wanted to say. It's been on my mind for quite a while. So thanks for letting me come up.
And you're in what state?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Pennsylvania so Josh Shapiro's your governor. Do you have a Democratic legislature, or is it like half and half or something?
I want to say right now, that's a good question. I believe it's half and half.
Yeah. So nothing gets done probably.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. That all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the ed cuts, it's going to be worse because you're not getting the federal match dollars and everything, and that makes it. Then they're getting rid of all the guidelines and all the policies that typically used to protect. Yeah, I know it's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah,
and
I get it.
And also, I just want to scream at everyone: I'm not indoctrinating your children. We're not teaching what people claim that we're teaching in the classroom. We have a curriculum, and we follow it, and we teach the basic stuff. Nobody's in here pushing certain things down anybody's throat. You know what I mean? Like, at least not that I've seen. So I don't know where people are getting this information from, but it's a total fairy tale. It's completely made up.
Yeah, I remember somewhere. So I need to start in the bibliography that I was trying to make. I was going to do a section on education and kind of, the like myths around the education system about like in LGBTQ stuff. And I'm pretty sure there was a study that like got the policy of like major school curriculums for like major school. It was like over 500 schools. It was a lot of schools, right? Mm-hmm. And they like systematically went through and they looked at what the curriculum was. They looked at everything, and it was like there was hardly any school that had anything to do with LGBT at all. And then there was like some that did it, but it was like optional. Others, it was like the very basic shit, like here's Timmy, and Timmy has two daddies, and that's okay. And it was like the most basic shit. It's like it's not. Yeah. And so I still to this day, I don't think I've ever met one person who I've talked to or that anybody else has talked to that can give an actual example Like all they say is they're indoctrinating, and then you say, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
what school system?" And then they just
Yeah,
draw
they
a
can't
blank
answer
and-
you. Yeah, because
and
there
then-
aren't any. That's yeah, exactly. It's just all rhetoric that people just keep spreading, and it's completely false. And I'm not just speaking on behalf of my school. I have almost 19 years of experience in our school system, and I've taught for a Catholic school, I've taught for a private Christian school, I've taught for a progressive school, and now I'm with a charter school, and I've taught in public school. So I've been around. I've seen a lot. And
You don't have to tell me
none of
where,
that
but are you in like a metropolitan area in Pennsylvania, or is it like a rural, like suburban area?
So I'm in the burbs right outside of Philly, basically.
The burbs.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like Philly adjacent. Yeah.
And by the way, everybody, where you would think this stuff would be popping up is the burbs. So like, if you think that this is exactly where I would think it would be happening. It's like the suburbs and like near the city and everything. And if you're not seeing it in the suburbs, then it's probably not happening.
Exactly.
It's definitely not fucking happening in the rural areas. You know, like
oh,
that's
absolutely not there.
So,
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks, huh? Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
One more. That one person. And if you all don't follow, make sure to follow Dean and Parker on Instagram. That's where you'll get updates about them going live. In fact, Dean just posted today, or just posted like 1 minute ago. So, hey Ice, what's on your mind?
Hey, I'm back again. I just had more questions necessarily with the rising conflicts with like NATO and everything. What are your opinions on that?
It's worrisome. I mean, I don't like it. It seems like maybe okay. So there's two options. Option one is that Russia is like doing it on accident as part of the war, and they're like oopsie, and so if it's an oopsie, then hopefully nothing will happen. The more likely thing they're doing is that they're trying to like see how they're like going to gauge the reaction to see what would happen. So for example, they're like doing it, they're saying oopsie, it's an accident, and then they're gauging what that like basic reaction will be, and then like, you know, to like maybe like assess what the NATO response would be. So far, the NATO response has been good. It's been strong. It's been, you know, powerful. You know, they've all kind of come together in the way that you want. It's happened twice. My hope is that I'm hoping that they don't have to like, you know, actively like shoot down a lot of them, or it like gets too much farther into Polish or like Romanian airspace or any other airspace for that matter. I'm just hoping that it stops. My guess is that the Russians were trying to see what reaction would happen, and engage based on that. And I think so far they've gotten a pretty forceful, you know, type of response. So maybe they'll stop. I don't know really. It's concerning, you know, but at this point, and what concerns me the most is that if Russia does do something that's very provocative, and if Article 5 is invoked, or I mean, they already invoked Article 4, so if Article 5 is invoked, then that will bring us into the conflict potentially. So, I mean, I don't know. It is worrisome, but I'm hoping it's just, you know, like games, and they're just like, you know, playing like, you know, like a game, and it'll just end, but I honestly don't know. But it is worrisome.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm just a little bit more worried now because I have a 1-year-old. She's turned 1 in September, and I'm still of age to be drafted. And I'm a sole provider for my wife and my daughter. I just picked up a second job, and I guess I'm just worried about having to go fight for a conflict that I'm not necessarily involved in, if you know what I mean.
Well, even if Article 5 gets invoked, you won't have to go and fight unless there's a draft. So, I mean, did you sign up like voluntarily?
I think the last time they asked me, I did not.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. So then, I mean, you're like me then. I mean, I don't know. What's the cutoff age for the selective service?
I think if they for drafts, I think they raised it up. I don't know. I read something like for a draft reasons, it's like 34, 35, but I think
I mean, like, I'm a C.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, it's a lot lower. It's the cutoff age for the current Uh, 26.
Yeah, because I just turned 24 this year, so if anything happens, I'm like right there.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, a draft would probably put it over. They may call now. I wouldn't be drafted anyway because I don't meet the basic. I'm too short and also too fat, and even so, I wouldn't be in like a combat role. So I mean, they would put me in like something else, maybe like some kind of other thing. But I'm not too worried. I'm not worried about a draft. Let me just say that. You can be too fat to be drafted. Yes. Yeah, I have bone spurs. No. You can't be too fat to be drafted. Now you can lose weight, but also the height is my issue. So I'm short. So, and also I have a history of like mental issues, so like anxiety and depression. So that like that's a big and so that they would have to find something else for me. So but I don't think there'll be another draft, so don't worry about that. But I do think that if Article 5 gets invoked, volunteers will be called up. So the people who have volunteered in the in the army and stuff may be called up. But I don't think we're anywhere near that yet. So I think right now maybe Russia may have learned its lesson, and I'm hoping that things will calm down. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. Trump could say no, by the way. Like if Article 5 is invoked, he could violate the violate it and say no. That wouldn't be good, but he could do that. So I wouldn't like lose too much sleep over it. I would just keep an eye on like current events. I'm more worried that like it's going to cause some kind of like, I don't know, not like a cold war, but like kind of like some kind of like semi-hot war where like they're like kind of just going back and forth, but it's like no one is actually like saying we are at war. It's more like we're just like kind of like I attack you, you attack me, like that. It's kind of like a back and forth thing, So, 410. Oh, then maybe I do qualify. Okay. I mean, I'm 5'3", so I mean, if 5'3" counts, then maybe I do qualify. Maybe they lowered it. Damn, but okay. Yeah, do you have any other questions?
No, that was it, man. I appreciate it.
Cool. All right, thanks. Bye. You all have to let me know too when Dean goes live. Dean is apparently going to go live, so you have to. So if he's going to go live, then you got to tell me when, and then we can go over to his live. But I can't see that, so you have to let me know. So, 5'2", nice. Yeah, he said soon, and soon can mean a lot of things. Soon can mean like 5 minutes. It can mean 30 minutes. It can mean, No, I'm not joining his live with him. He's doing something personal, and I don't need to be there. I'll be there to watch, but I'm not going to be there. How do you think he's feeling? I know how he's feeling, but I'm not going to comment on it. It's not my right to comment on his feelings publicly. Man, almost 800 people here. Just for me talking. Shit. I'm not even doing anything. Yeah, he's not a Republican. It's so stupid. I look much tall. Yeah, it's because I'm bulky. I'm bulky at the beard. Like I look bigger. I am big for my size. Like 5 foot. Like if you take like a bulky guy and make him 5'3", it like I look bulky and I have mass on me. I have mass and I'm not like small. But I am small in terms of height. So next to Parker, I'm small, but also I'm not that small because he's he's pretty skinny and I'm bigger. So I look bigger. I'm just not that big. Nice, Vic. Has Dean been live? He has not. What do you think about the TikTok ban? Well, they announced that they officially have the framework for a deal with China. So it seems like it's going to stay around here. So it seems like the ban is going to be off. So it seems like TikTok is going to stay. Dean is taking a break, yes. Well, I mean, taking a break until like 20 minutes or something. My favorite book, And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Oh, speaking of books, thank you. I just got a package. Stay here. Nobody move. Moving. Oh, this is not the book. Oh, this is my other shit. How did this come earlier? What? Okay, well, false alarm, sorry. If it's audio, it'd be like an audio book, I would smash that audio. I would delete that file. And then I would do like the fucking like pro level like auto deletion where it like puts something over it and then it deletes it, something over it, and it like makes it where you can never recover it. How dare you say that? Ugh. Gross. I'm hating on audiobooks because someone suggested that Trump narrate a spicy book. And no. Smash, yeah. Smash. Oh yeah, you're right. Smash was interesting. I didn't catch that. Have you read A Girl with Seven Names? I have not. Do you like Splatterplunk? I have no idea what that is. I love when the author narrates. Yeah. What about RFK? I don't know if I can get through that book. I can't even do his. I don't even want to do it, but there's a guy on this app who does it really well. I don't. Thank horror, but way amped up. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Okay, chat. You're getting wild. First it's Trump, now it's RFK narrating. Come on. Y'all need to stop. Opinions on manga? Manga's good. I never got into it myself, but, you know, it's fine. Sorry that you're like this. Is it ableist to make fun of RFK's voice? Oh God. That's such a good question. My intuition says yes. If you're doing it just to imitate his voice in order to do like some kind of comedic effect, then yes. If you're doing it in order to make like a persona and you have to, then no. But I don't know. Okay. So y'all know there's a guy on here, right, who does it. You know what I'm talking about? There's a guy on here who does it really well, right? You know, he does the fake calls and he does the joking, the RFK. You know who I'm talking about. Like everybody knows who he is. Okay, he I think can get away with it because no, it's not a debater. It's that guy. Stace has it, so it's Doinkles. Doinkles does it really well. I don't think Doinkles is doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. Doing it to make fun of his voice. He's doing it in order to make the situation funny, right? He's making the situation funny, and you have to have the voice to make it funny. Like you can't do him without the voice, you know? Now, the difference would be if somebody wanted to, if I was a politician and someone wanted to like portray me and they spoke like I speak with like kind of like the, trouble with the R's and they had like a stammer or something, that's not ableism. If they did it in order to make fun of me because of that, or they did it in order to make it seem that it's a lot worse and it's just terrible and it's like and that's what they're focusing on, then it's ableism. So that's how I would see it. If someone I would not expect somebody to impersonate me if I was famous, right? If I was famous and a politician or something, and someone wanted to impersonate me and they spoke perfect English and it sounded nothing like me, then it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. You have to speak like the person. And so in that case, I don't think that's bad. It's when it just crosses the line when you when you're doing it in order to attack the thing rather than just to like have comedy. Because I'm okay with comedy about my voice. Like it's funny. Like I don't got a problem with that. Like, I mean, people can, like if people are going to like, roast me or something and they do it with my voice, I find it kind of funny. Like it's, as long as it's in like good faith and it's meant to, like have a meaning behind it. So yeah. Do I have brothers and sisters? Yes, I do. I have one sister. Reading something. Zeppelin album? I don't know. Probably the one that has Stairway on it, but I mean, because obviously. That's Zeppelin 4. Thank you. So yeah, we're watching me read. You're watching a librarian read. I mean, how fascinating, right? What's happening in the US without all case classified? It makes no sense. I know. I am off work. Yes, I am off work. Is Dean live yet? How the fuck do I have 850 people in here? I'm just talking. Like, I'm not that entertaining. Like, the fuck? Is there any of my mutuals in here? Because I need somebody to come up because I have to go to the bathroom. Is there a mutual here that I can add up so they can talk to the chat while I go to the bathroom? Maybe. Yes. No. Maybe. Wait. I am what? Oh. I get it. Okay. Leah, do you want to come up? I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if y'all can like wait for like 30 seconds, I can run. But Adam's here, but I'm not going to force Adam to come up. Oh, okay. There's Leah. So I'll have Leah talk.
Hi.
Hey, I'll be back in like 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
I don't know what to talk about, but okay. Hi, guys. Hopefully. Hi. I've just been a mod for a long time, so I will be up here and try to keep you guys entertained as best as I could, I guess. I mean, words. Oh, thank you for the gifts. That's really sweet of you. You don't have to do that. That's really kind. Favorite song? Oh, well, I do like the Jonas Brothers, so no hate, but there's a new song, something about heaven, Road to Heaven, or I forgot the title of the song, but it's a new song, and I do like Coldplay, U2, the original good songs. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I do appreciate that. That's really kind. So how long have you guys been supporting Matt? Or where'd you hear him from? Because I met Matt for a long time. I watched Parker and I saw Matt come up and I'm like, wow, this guy is really intelligent. I can learn a lot. I was just asking how they met you, and I was just talking about my favorite artists. Try to keep them entertained.
Entertained, yeah. All right, thanks for coming up, Leah. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
A year or more, yeah. I've known quite a few people in here. I knew quite a few people for years. Like, people don't realize Parker and I met like going on 3 years ago. It's been almost 3 years. 3 years. We got some more people in the chat, so I guess I'll add them up. Hey, what's up, Paladin?
51.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just came across you for the first time. I figured I'd join the conversation just to find out what you're all about.
Oh, just wait.
You're talking Parker. He's afraid to debate me. Dean is too.
Be gone. I'm not doing that. Wait. He's entertaining. Wait, should I talk to him or not? Should I talk to him? Because I kicked him because you all were like, nah, fuck, Like, is that a yes, I should talk to him, or no, I don't talk to him? Okay, hold on. Rob, come back in. Hold on. I'm doing hold on. Where the fuck? Okay, everybody. Smiley face for talking to him, crying face for not talking. Smiley face for talking, crying face for no talking. Oh shit, okay. Well, someone put the wrong one in. That's funny. Okay, it's pretty decisive. Okay, all right. Oh shit, I had a Snoopy. Okay, I'll talk to Snoopy first. Hey, Snoopy.
Hi. Okay, Matt. Really quick. I am 19. December 23rd, 05.
I believe you.
I don't know. What I have isn't really a question. I don't know if that's okay or not, but I just wanted to politely comment. I am in my car, but I am not. It's turned off. I just wanted to clarify that. I just wanted to comment on the Charlie Kirk thing, but it's nothing bad. Are you okay with that, or do you want to talk to that other guy? Because
you can say what you want to say, and I may or may not reply, but you can just say what you want to say.
That's okay. I just wanted to say I've seen a lot of reactions that I really didn't expect from the left. Like, I am a Democrat, but I am kind of really disappointed in our party right now because, like, as Dean said, if we don't acknowledge gun violence in America, we're not going to make an impact and we're not going to make a difference. And I've just seen a lot of really, like, I don't like Kirk either, but I didn't expect people to be so excited about. I've seen a lot of really disgusting, like, memes turned into the photo of him getting shot. Or, sorry, I don't know if I can say that, but,
I've seen him.
It's just hard for me to understand. Like, I know nobody liked him, but we are really making a bad image of ourselves. And I don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to stay calm about it. I'm trying to redirect people, but
the only thing I'll say is that everybody's, however you react to it, that's your own reaction. And so don't, I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, but everybody can have their own reaction to it. Don't feel like you need to, determine how other people feel about it. But in the same vein, how you're feeling is also valid. So you can feel, anything you want to feel too. And that's entirely okay. There are going to be people who celebrate, people who not mourn, and that's just how it's going to be. I've accepted that. I'm indifferent to it now, and so let's just kind of move on with the conversation. I think and that's how it's, because TikTok is a toxic place anyway. So bad things are going to be said about bad people. Bad things are going to be said about good people. Like, it's just kind of how it is, right? So I understand what you're saying, and I feel it, but if it helps. What I do is I just kind of scroll past it, because I have my own, my opinion is it has changed a little bit on it, but I just scroll past. I just go, okay, yeah, I am, and let people do what they want to do, and try not to focus too much on how other people do it. The only thing that you can really do is focus on how you handle the situation.
I agree with that entirely. One last thing I just want to say is I will kind of just not pay mind to it because it is just increasingly wearing on my mental health. But I see a lot of people, even like right now in the chat, guys, a lot of people are targeting, like they're taking this in a bad way. And I don't support Kirk. I said that, but it's not right for us to just, like, people are saying it's because I'm white I can say this and stuff. That's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying this because it's not right for us to celebrate death, and everyone's taking this like I'm bigoted and I'm supporting the Republicans, and that's just not the case, and it's really hard to hear that.
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry, I get it. So, yeah, I recommend just to kind of just swipe away. Just swipe. So,
All right.
Don't focus too much on it. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day, man. Be safe.
Bye bye. And everybody in chat, be nice. Everybody in chat, be nice. Okay. Be nice. We're about love and positivity here. Okay. Just everybody be nice. No, I'm just talking.
Okay, are you
It's open forum, so I'm just talking.
Okay, so you got a lot of people watching. Are you a conservative? Are you a?
No, I'm a liberal. I'm on the left.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm right down the middle.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. What kind of music do you like?
Rock. So.
What's your favorite band?
Rush.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite Rush song?
The one I've listened to the most is probably Limelight. But I have no one favorite song. I listen to almost everything that they play. So something from almost each album. Some of their early work is good. I like the 80s stuff. I like the 90s stuff. It's all good.
Yeah, I like Working Man myself.
Working Man is good. It's a good fast guitar song. It's good. So, yeah, Rob, we may disagree on some things, but you see like a nice guy.
Yeah, you're not pissing me off like most liberals do.
Give it time. So, give it time, Rob. Okay, Rob, you take care of yourself, okay?
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah, bye-bye. Give it time. 1980? Wow, that's very nice. Rob is nice for how crazy he is. Yeah. Yeah. Like Santana, probably Santana's Rob, yeah. I never met him before. I have no idea about him, so I don't know. I just, why be mean when you can be cordial? Even if we disagree, I can be cordial. I don't have to be mean. He didn't ask me about Trump. He didn't ask me about anything, So. Tame? Yeah, he's tame today. Man, almost 1,000 people here. I'm just talking. Y'all are crazy for being here. You're crazy. I'm just talking. Do I like Pokemon? Sure. I never was really into it as a kid, but I get why people are into it. I was more into like Yu-Gi-Oh and shit, when I was younger. Yu-Gi-Oh and yeah. We just love the yap. Yeah, the yap. I'm good at yapping. Do I like horror movies? I mean, I'll watch them. Do I like them? That's debatable. Yeah, if you mean like, I'm like this half the time, How old am I? I am 33. Dean will be going live today at some point. When that is, I can't say. Quite frankly, I can't say. Do I side with Dean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think I do, but I'm not going to comment. It's pretty late. I mean, it's not that late. It's just late, and I haven't had I've been working all day, so I go from work to this, and it's like I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm tired. I look 24. It's the micro. Don't worry about it. It's the microplastics. I'm not 24. I'm not 24. I am a librarian, yes. 24, that's insane. I wish I was fucking 24. You know when you hit 30 and all your back starts to hurt and your leg and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And then like when you go to sleep, if you sleep wrong, you like have to file for disability insurance because you can't move your fucking neck. I'm at that point in life, okay? Like if you know, you know. You all know what I'm talking about. Wait until I'm 40. Thanks. Wait until I'm 40. Yeah. Yeah. I love to wait till I'm 40. And then 50 and 60 and then... Hey, what's up? How old are you?
It's Gray Soul. Yeah, I'm 28.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man, I just have a question for you. I'm just curious, like, the other day, well, listen, first of all, before I mention it, you mind me talking about the whole situation that happened, or is that pretty drawn out for you? You want to just have a conversation with people about other things?
You can ask if you want. I may or may not answer, depending on what you ask.
Sure. I'm just confused in regards to, like, I saw when Dean was live, okay? I had some hope for humanity, man. And I actually made me happy seeing Dean react in the way that he did, showing some form of human compassion, showing that he can, differentiate between things that should and shouldn't occur. I think it's just disgusting how people are condemning him for this, because they're condemning him for condemning an action. Do you stand behind Dean in his decision to condemn this, even if he...
Dean will be talking about this later, and whatever Dean says, I support what he's going to say. So I'm waiting for him to make a statement before I make a statement.
Okay, because like I said, I gained a significant amount of respect for him. I really fucking hope. I know you can't say anything else, but I really fucking hope that he just sticks to what he said, because like I just can't stand that people are so like ridiculous. They just like tear him down for holding an opinion because he's a human being, and it's just so fucking sad. Like, you have this human being who has compassion. Clearly, he has a conscience. He understands he doesn't agree with somebody. He doesn't even have to like them at all, but he doesn't like what happened. Like, he shows a form of empathy, and he's almost like kind of like not canceled but attacked for it. It's just fucking crazy to me. But he's going live later on, you said?
Yes. Yep. And he'll speak on it, and then whatever he speaks on and whatever he puts out a statement, then I'll then be able to speak on it once he has a statement out.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what time he's doing that? Did he set a time, or is it
soon? Soon. So like it could be 10 minutes, it could be 30. It's soon.
So are you going to be a guest in it? Is that what's going to happen? I'll just stay here? Okay.
I'll be watching. I mean, you can stay here, and then we're going to raid him once he goes live. So
I'll stay here.
To go live. So okay,
I'll stay right here. Thanks, man.
All right, bye. Yeah, it's not right for me to comment on Dean or anything until he makes his statement. Oh, he's live now? Wait, is he live? Seriously, is he live? Like, don't lie. Is he live? Okay, don't do that, please. He's not live. I didn't think so. But Dean is a good guy, everybody. Treat him well. He means well. But I'll wait until he makes his statement before I speak on him. But fundamentally, he's a good guy. Hey, what's up?
How are you? Hi. I wanted to come up just because of what I've been watching throughout this whole thing. I am fans of you and Parker and Dean. I want to say, I think what really did it was like saying to unfollow, which I can understand. I'm a very understanding person. I can see it from both sides. I think it's hard for communities to feel bad or feel anything, I would say, when would Charlie feel bad for us, if that makes sense.
No,
so I don't think that people, I mean, I've seen videos of people definitely saying bad things about Dean, which I don't think is okay. I think the unfollow, if you feel this way, kind of is what did it. And like I said, I love all of you guys. So
once again, I think people should wait until he makes a statement, and then
absolutely,
and then you all can make a decision. But Dean's my friend, and I know him personally. I know him on a deep level. Yeah, some of the things that I've seen that have been said about him they're just wrong.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but it is wrong. So, and like fundamentally, it's just wrong. And so you can have your opinion about him. It's whatever. But I know him personally, and I know how he really is, and so Yeah.
Absolutely. I just wanted to come up and give that perspective. I appreciate it. I love what you guys do. And you have a good one, Matt.
Yep. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, guys, also too, if you're in the box to ask me a question about that, I may or may not answer. I don't want to talk about Dean is going to make his statement. When he makes his statement, then I will respond where necessary. Okay? So please respect that boundary. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I am 24.
Nice. What's on your mind?
So I have been personally affected by a lot of the things that Charlie Kirk has said. I don't necessarily, I'm not celebrating his death or anything. I don't think anything like that should ever happen. But personally, I am glad that he's no longer able to spew his hateful rhetoric, if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
I was just curious, like, because I know a lot of people are, like, when they hear that, they will be like, oh, so you think that it's okay, stuff like that. I was just curious, what is, like, your thoughts on that stuff?
On what you just said?
Like, on, like, not necessarily supporting what happened to him, but, like, being feeling
relieved.
happy and relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah.
I'm indifferent. You can feel however you want to feel.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not, it's not my right. I have an opinion on those who maybe like celebrate like in like a very like celebratory manner. I think, but how you feel is how you feel. I'm not going to police it. So, yeah,
that is completely understandable.
Do your thing. Yeah, and I do understand how you're feeling. I can sympathize. I can understand. So don't think that I don't understand because I do. But I'm indifferent to how people are responding.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Alrighty.
I was just curious about that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a good day.
Yep. Bye-bye. La, 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 la. Man, I got a lot of guest requests now. Holy shit. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, what's up? 27.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to talk to you. I don't want to really say which side I'm on. But I feel like you should be able to have your own words if you condemn it or not, and not really wait on Dean. I feel like his fans.
No, I'll speak on what I believe about the issue. Whether I want to speak on that, that's my own choice. When people ask me about Dean, I'm going to wait until he makes his statement to speak about Dean.
No, but I feel like you should be preaching like that you condemn what happened if you really did care for Dean and along with his fans and everything, because something like that happens, you never know if Dean wants to go out one day and publicly speak, and you wouldn't want something like that happening to him. And all these like
where
the
did you get that out of my statement? I have never indicated whatsoever that I have condoned anything like that. I'm saying I'm not speaking on the matter. My silence just means that I don't want to speak on the matter. That's all it means.
Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't hear your side of it. That's why I was assuming. But I'm also talking about his fans and the Democrats, stuff like that. Because basically them cheering for that is just green lighting political violence. And if Dean one day wanted to go out,
their opinion. Okay, hold on. That's their opinion. I'm not going to police their opinion. I can't police the right's opinion. I'm not going to police the left's opinion. You can disagree with it. That's your right to do. I have my own right to feel how I feel. Dean has his right. Everybody in chat has their own right to feel. Okay? You can disagree and you can voice that opinion. So be it. But I'm not going to police how others feel about it. I'm just not going to do that. Because I don't want them policing how I feel about it.
Okay.
Right? So that's my opinion. Okay? Because I don't want anybody policing how I feel and my emotions. So I'm not going to then police their emotions and how they feel. So, I have my opinions, right? And they're my opinion. But my opinion stays with me. And if somebody asks me, they can ask me privately or they can ask me in good faith what it is. And then I'll voice that when I feel comfortable.
Gotcha. I would assume you would say it, but all right.
All right. Bye.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
27.
When's your birth year?
1997.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's on your mind?
I like want to switch a topic because you're a librarian, if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
I've been trying to get into fiction, and I'm wondering what fiction series is like good.
Oh, stay there. Actually, you know what? Stay there. Can one of my mutuals come up? Not who I'm thinking of, but hey, nurse, can you come up for a second? I'm gonna invite you, nurse. If you can't, then don't worry. But I'm gonna invite you. Can you come up for a second? If you can't, that's totally okay. But it's one of my okay. Hey, nurse, can you stay here for like 30 seconds? I have to go grab a package. Can you
Okay.
stay here for like 30 seconds? Okay, thank you.
I think he's expecting a book in particular, so that's probably why it reminded him to jump up.
Oh, okay. Are you also a librarian?
No, I'm a nurse.
Oh. Sorry.
That's all right. I have a really strong feeling his book just arrived. That's why he jumped up like that, because you reminded him. Sorry, I'm getting updates on my pet. My kitty's in the cat hospital.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you so much. Thanks, nurse, for coming up. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, somebody's cat go bad? No, it says, oh, kitty, no. Okay, so you're talking about books. So I ordered this Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Oh, someone's cat sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So one fiction series that I've read since I was a kid, and I just got it today, is Dan Brown. So this is his brand new book, The Secret of Secrets. It's a Robert Langdon novel, and I own all of them, and they are fantastic. I like them. So Dan Brown's brand new book, everybody. So I got a new book to read, so I'm excited.
I've never heard of him. I mostly read nonfiction, so I'll try him out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I also mostly read nonfiction, but Dan Brown, some people really like his style, some people don't. It all depends on what people like. I personally like his style because I've been reading it since I was a kid, and it just always like interests me. So, but yeah, I mean, so like if you like kind of like mystery thriller with like some historical, entanglement, then that's what I would do. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's one example. Okay, thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, bye bye. And Christian, holy crap, man, Christian. I'll read it to myself. Christian, thank you for the $100. Thank you, Christian. That means so much to me. Okay, I'll read that, Christian. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. But thank you, Christian. W Christian's in chat. W Christian, thank you for the 100, man. You didn't have to do that. You could have sent something a lot smaller. But thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. That's super kind of you. You have no idea how kind that is. But I'll bring it up. I'm sorry to hear that. I imagine everything. I'm imagining that it's a mistake. But I'll be sure to ask. Yeah, I can buy more books now. Yay! And I have a lot of books to buy. Like, I don't want to buy them right away because I'm looking for the price to come down. I don't read on Kindle. I read on my iPad if I do ebooks, but I prefer books. I prefer hardbacks and paperbacks. Like, I prefer hardbacks. Like, I want to feel the book. I want to be able to turn the page and feel the page turn. And I love the book. Okay? It's not the same. I'm sorry. It's not. I understand why people like it. I totally get it, right? I totally get it. I like physical books. I like collecting them. I like holding them. I like looking at them. I like reading. I like all of those types of things. I love it all. It's just something about the actual physical book. Yeah, see, everybody agrees. Like, it's just nice. It's just nice. Physical books are fucking where it's at, man. Physical bookstore, where is that? How's Adam? As far as I know, he's doing okay. Actually, I need to check in on him. That's a good question. I will ask. Yeah, and books are expensive now. There's a place where I live. Oh, okay. Thanks, Adam. Thanks. Let me know how you are. Like, you can tell me how you are and anything if you want, but you don't have to. Um. Can you see my bookshelf? It's over here. So books here, and then I have to stack them here because I am running out of room. I'm running out of room. So I am close to half what you need to have a library. I think I may be over. You need 500 books to. I'm sorry. You need 1,000 books to have a library. I think I have close to 500 or 550 somewhere in there. So yeah. So I have somewhere in there. I haven't counted exactly because I have a online book library like counter where I scan the book and it keeps track of them for me, because then when I go to like a store and I see something, I don't be like, do I already own this book, that kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure that I have close to 500 by now. 1,000 makes a home library. Yes, that's what I've heard. 1,000 makes a home library. Who decided the number? I have no fucking idea. Somebody. Is it Libby? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't used it in a while. It is no, it's called Lib. It's called Libib. So Libib. So it just keeps track of all your books. So you can just enter in like the DOA number, and you can do it on your phone. So you just scan it, like scan the barcode, and it just like uploads it. I do have 2 master's degrees. Yes. Yeah, I do too, Rosemary. But I've heard somewhere that 1,000 is like the official number or something. So I'm shooting for 1,000. I think that's what it is. You know what? Let's look it up right now. Let's look it up. So, how many books make a home library? Oh, yeah. So some sources suggest 1,000 might be a benchmark. I mean, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I've always heard 1,000. So, I've heard 1,000. So that's what I'm shooting for. Eventually, I will make it to 1,000. And then if that's the case, I will need another 1, 2, 3. So I need another 3 to 4 bookshelves. I probably have over 500 by now, but how many in an actual library? Oh, like a library? Thousands and thousands. Like a big library, millions. Can we contribute to your bookstore books? What do you mean? I mean, you want to buy me books? No, I'm not gonna let you buy me a book. No one's buying me a book. Y'all can keep your money. It's rough out there in this economy. Y'all can keep your money. How often do I read books? Not that often, but I do. Dina's okay. Yes. Why? Because y'all don't need to do that. Y'all have your money. Like, y'all work hard for your money. I'm not gonna take your money to buy me a damn book. Like, it's okay. I have places I can go to get free books, okay? Believe me, it's fine. You don't have to buy me a book. No one has to buy me a book and take my money. I mean, okay, my link, I don't like even saying this, but my Cash App and my Cash App and Venmo are in my bio. If you want to do it, fine. I can't stop you, but you don't have to do it, okay? I don't want anybody to do it. Quite frankly, but what's my other job? I only have one job. I'm a librarian. Only one job. This is my hobby. I do this as a hobby. I'm not on Dean and Parker's level. Dean and Parker are the goats. They know what they're doing. I ride their coattails. See, I ride the coattails. That's what you got to understand. Where is Dean? He's okay. He's living. He's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Oh man, I got like 4 guest requests all of a sudden. What the fuck? How the fuck did I miss this? Am I a believer in Christ? As a person, yes. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Matt?
Nothing much. What's on your mind?
Yeah, brother, I want to just come up and show you some love, man. I'm also 33. Yeah, man, yeah, it's a young man's game out here. Just remember being in my early 20s, you know, getting politically active, you know, having some hope into the world, and then you get into the workforce, and then
it makes you cynical.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Remember having to get your own insurance for the first time?
Oh, fuck that!
And then you realize that actually my first job was selling insurance, and then I remember being doe-eyed, like, you know, I'm gonna be able to really help some people, but come to find out, they just treat it like a sales job. You're not trying to fit someone with the best insurance that they need. You're just trying to peddle policies to as many people as possible, and it's like
to make that bottom dollar. Yep, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
And it's so cool how, like, seeing. I think I came across you and Parker first. I just remember being like, man, these young guys are putting themselves out there, really trying.
I was still older than Parker. Parker, when I first met him, he was 19, I think. Yeah, 19, and I was like 29. Well, no, I would have been going on 30. So yeah, I mean, it was still, you know. Well, no, okay, no, let's see. He would have been 19. I would have been 29. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, still, I mean, putting your look at me. I've got I made this account for a basketball team that I follow. I don't have my face out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are legit putting yourselves out there, and I mean, you started this conversation, you know, and people are asking you about Dean and the amount of pressure that this 21-year-old has. You know, that just blows my fucking mind, man.
It's hard. Yeah, I fully agree. By the way, as a 33-year-old, do you get any of the modern slang of like Gen Alpha or like Gen Z or anything? Like, do you understand anything that they're saying? I understand most of it.
Funny.
There's a new one out though. Have you seen it? They're like 6'7".
That's what I was going to mention. So
6'7".
One of my guilty pleasures, besides watching debates on a daily basis, I like those teacher accounts. You know what I'm saying? Those accounts are like, oh, I'm a 8th grade teacher.
And
I love those
and
accounts.
And they tell you what it means.
I love those accounts.
That's how I learned. Yeah,
I love
like,
those
what
accounts.
The fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean? 6'7". It's like, oh, okay.
No,
it just means nothing. Okay, that's fine.
But see, they think they're like so unique on how they're coming up with shit. It's literally just like meme shit. For us, it's like remember YouTube in 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we got our slang from. Remember who put that chair there? Not my chair, not my problem. We said that shit, and people older than us are like, "What the fuck?" It's just it's recycling. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, I just heard somebody say it. I was like, I went across somebody and they went 6'7", and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like 6'7", and I'm like,
it comes from some meme. Like,
yeah,
okay, cool.
It comes from, apparently, I think it comes from a song.
It's a song too, yeah.
Yeah, it's a song by Skrillex, and he goes 6'7", like that, and then people just like adopted it. I'm like, whatever, you know. I guess if someone says 6'7" to me, I'll just go 6'7" back, and that's it. You know, that's all I can do. So.
Apparently, there's 41, whatever the
Is
fuck
there?
that
Oh
means.
my god.
Yeah, 41's a new thing. The secret accounts, man. I'm telling you, it's my guilty pleasure. I remember. Do you remember when Parkland happened?
Yeah.
So Parkland happened, and I'm seeing all these. I mean, these are kids at the time, right? 17, 18 years old, and I'm watching them get politically active. They're getting invited to the White House. They're making all these speeches, and even David Hogg. He's in the DNC somehow. And I remember looking at polling back then and be like, oh my god, this Gen Z, they're going to be the generation, because you know mid millennials, or I don't know what you would consider us.
We're like we're like not at the end, but like we're kind of getting near the end of like Gen Z, so we're like late millennials.
Yeah, man, I'm turning 34 in January. It's
so you're a 91 baby. Wait,
92.
92. Okay, yeah, you're 92. Yeah, because I think the official cutoff is like 97. So we're not.
Oh, is that it?
We're like not in the middle, but we're like kind of like, you know, like kind of like more late, but not like that late.
And I feel like our our age, it's just like we've been so dejected and jaded by being in the world, and like we
9/11.
still.
No, yeah. So like we were too young to remember
Huge.
Columbine. I don't remember Columbine, but I
That
sure
was-
as hell
yeah.
remember 9/11. I remember the crash. I remember COVID. I remember
Yes.
all that. Like, I remember all that bullshit.
And it's like Columbine, these like deep internet that's happening all the time. Like I know you heard about that Colorado shooting. That was a Columbine kid.
Yeah, the day.
All of
Yeah,
these
the day
deep
it happened.
4chan kids that are dejected by society, and I mean, it's so easy to make the correlation. Look how many guns are in this country. That means that means you're gonna have more gun
Yeah,
deaths.
and it was so sad that like it didn't get that much attention, mainly because no one died. It was only like the shooter that died, which is thank God, you know.
Yeah,
but
for
like,
sure.
but it made me sad because that poor shooter. I mean, that shooter, he was 16 years old. Like,
Yeah,
what
man.
the fuck, man? What the fuck?
There's so much life ahead of you, and his life ended.
Yeah, and like, how the hell is 16 do you get into like racist and anti-Semitic shit and just go down that rabbit? Like fuck, man, that's just like it. And then it just blows my fucking mind.
I'm never going to be
know?
the type of person that says, "Hey, look, I know for a fact that this is why this is." I just feel like, and this is just my opinion, that I don't want to blame the manosphere, but everyone's trying to out edge each other, right?
Someone said it well, that an entire generation has been red pilled to believe that the number one thing you have to do in life is to become famous or rich, like right off the bat. Someone said it well, that like young people think that as soon as you become like cognizant of the world, you have to jump right in, you have to be known, and you have to be fucking famous, and you have to be successful and all this shit. I'm like, that's not how life works. You have
My
time
brother,
to just make it out. It's
that's
like,
not a
it's
thought that's ever crossed through my head. That like
my 20s were all over the fucking place. Like I didn't figure out what I wanted to do until like I was like 28. Like so.
In what
so,
way? Like you were doing different jobs. You were trying.
Yeah, no, I got my first master's, and I was like, well, what do I want to do with it? I tried some government work, and I didn't like it because I just didn't like it. So then I drifted aimlessly through like low-level library jobs until I decided, well, I'm going to go back to university to become a full-fledged librarian. But like, I didn't know if that's what I wanted to do or not. Like I didn't know. Like I just wanted to try things out, and it went so fast that I figured, oh my God, I'm turning 28. Then I got to start thinking about what I want to do with my life, and then once I did, then I can like put some effort into it. But it's not a problem to be aimless in your 20s as long as you
not at all
aren't like it's not a big deal. Like people can be aimless and it's okay.
Not at all.
It's just I just feel bad for this generation because they've been duped to believe things that just aren't true about like what like success is and what like life is, and I get caught up in it too sometimes. Like Instagram and TikTok, it like makes you think that life is not really life, and just like put down the fucking phone and go outside sometimes.
Matt, I call it existing in capitalism.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah,
that literally.
late-stage
That's all we're
capitalism,
trying. That's all we're trying to do. Exist in capitalism. Like
Exactly.
and how.
I
and
agree.
Yeah, man. No, I don't want to hold. I'm sure there's some other people that want to talk to you. I can't thank you enough, man. I've got so much love for what you and Dean and Parker and all of these other guys that are taking their time to come because brother, I love talking to Trump supporters as well. I really do. Like my opinion on them is that they just fell into the wrong cult. They fell into like and which I don't understand is how can you think that the people with the least amount of power in society have the most amount of problems, right? I've done a few MAGA panels here and there, and what's frustrating for me is how angry these guys are, right? Like
it's misplaced anger.
It's so
that's
frustrating.
exactly what it is. And I get it. Like you have to think about it. I get it. Like, jobs have declined, especially in like the where like factories used to be.
Yes.
People are having trouble, working and providing. And I get it, but the problems that they identify are not the problems. That's the issue.
I completely agree with you, man.
I truly believe that if Bernie Sanders had made it in 2020 or in
2016.
Thank you.
Yeah,
2016, he would have spoke to those same people, right? He would have spoke to those same people. Now obviously there's a segment of people who just like Donald Trump because of the cruelty and shit, right?
Owning the libs, quote unquote.
But one of the things that like Trump speaks to is he's very good. This is the compliment that I'll give him is that he's good at identifying problems right? But he's shit at actually like giving the solutions to
Of
those
course.
problems.
Well,
You know, and
Republicans
so
have always been notoriously bad at actually governing. They're
yeah,
good at
they
being
can
the
identify
opposition
the
party.
problem, but they can't give you solutions to the problem. And so, like, that's the problem, is that we need to recognize, yes, we have a problem with this, a problem with that. Now we can move to like the actual solution, because nothing that Trump has done so far has made anybody's life any better.
Oh, no, not at all.
No one's life today is better than it was last year.
Nope.
No one's life is better than it was when Trump got in. And the simple fact is because he identifies the wrong solutions to the correct problems. And even some
100%.
problems that he identifies are not really problems. You know, like, yeah.
No,
And so,
you're
I mean,
100% right. You're
you know,
100%
and
right.
also too, I'm waiting for like, look, all the people in my chat who are baby boomers, I love you, but your generation, man, it's something else. I'm waiting
for power for dear
yeah,
life,
I'm
man.
waiting for
Yeah.
that generation to just like go the way of the dodo, man. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
because I think it's the fucking baby boomers that have like a lot of problem. You know, like it's
I mean,
not
they're
like
hoarding all of the capital, and so I look. I'm a big Social Security fan, but I mean, it is keeping a lot of them alive. Anyway. But before I go, how I exist in capitalism, I do business development consulting for startups. So over the years, I've had the opportunity to have clients all over the world, man, and it's really opened up. Like, people always wonder, why are college educated people, why do they lean Democrat? It's because you learn sociology, you learn psychology, you learn about people's struggles, and people in the, that are here. I encourage you, I implore you, go speak with people in other countries. They will tell you, I couldn't imagine losing my life savings because I had cancer. That would never happen in my country. I couldn't imagine. There was a guy in Canada that broke his leg, and he was telling me his hospital bill. I'm like, dude, I just had to pay. I was talking about me myself. I had to pay $3,000 just to go to the hospital for a broken bone that I had. And he's like, dude, that would never happen here. Like, have your critiques all you want. The United States has an insurance system that profits off people being, I don't want to say unhealthy, but that profits off of people's health. And that doesn't exist in other countries. And why my whole thesis on why people are dejected is they're paying taxes, but they don't see a return on their investment. People in other countries see that return. That's why they're able to have social safety nets that they get to use. And that just doesn't happen in the United States.
I agree. Yep, I know. Believe me, I know. I've had my share of fights with the insurance companies and everything. I mean, I'm lucky now. I have good insurance now, but it's a privilege of what I have, because I know growing up, and I know what my parents' situation is, and so many people, that it's just not the case. And so I fully understand. Believe me, I fully understand.
My brother, I would definitely love to connect with you in the future, man. I can't.
Oh,
thank
sure,
you
of course.
enough
Yeah,
for
send me a
your
DM.
platform.
Yeah, happy to send me a DM.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
All right, yeah, thanks.
Thanks,
Okay,
man. Talk soon.
yeah,
Take it easy.
Bye-bye. Okay. I don't know if Dean is going to go live anytime soon. He said soon, but it's been like an hour. So, Australia, yeah. I love Australia. Maybe he's nervous. True. That's possible. I would be. I'm always fucking nervous. No, TikTok is not going to go dark. Trump announced a framework for a deal with China today, so they have a framework. So it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Okay, I'll add up maybe one more person or something, and then.
I'm sorry if there's background noise, but I'm
No,
20.
it's okay. Oh, nice. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to, like, everybody that comes on here and does what you do, I want to thank you guys for standing up for the disabled community. I have a severe autistic child, and when I hear people come on here and make fun of them
or anything like that. You guys give my child a voice when she can't have one, because my daughter has to use a tablet to communicate, and I appreciate that very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad that, you know, you at least have somebody there, and I wish the best, you know, for everybody involved. So, just take care of yourself, okay?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, everybody. I was getting some text messages that, yeah. W, Caddy. Thanks for coming up, Caddy. I appreciate you. I got one person. I'm tired. Okay, they're gone. Telling me behind. I am tired. I've been up since like fucking. I can't remember. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 55.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Oh, couple of things. I know, you often mention about your speech impediment, which I have one. If you haven't noticed, I went to speech therapy for many years, and it is hard to talk to people when you have it and not have people think that you're not intelligent. So, I give you accolades for having the courage.
No, thank you for that. I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Also, one thing. In your library, do you have The Moon is Down?
The Moon is Down?
From John Steinbeck.
Oh, I'm sure we do. I can check.
No, I mean, don't you have a personal library?
Oh, you mean in my library? Oh,
yes.
Probably not. I think the only John Steinbeck book that I have is, his most well-known one, Grapes of Wrath. That's the one I have.
Grapes of Wrath.
I haven't. I need to update my fiction, collection. I have not that much fiction. I mainly read nonfiction, so it's mostly 90% nonfiction and 10% fiction.
And so do I. I read mostly nonfiction also. But John, there's just something about John Steinbeck's writing that it doesn't sound like fiction. It sounds like real life.
John Steinbeck is good. He's definitely a very good author. Yeah, I mean, any other classics I like, but yeah, that's a good recommendation. I'll definitely be on the lookout.
I will send you money so you can get one because you need.
You have to send me. No, I can find it for free. You have to send me money.
No. If you no. If you read the epilogue, the prelogue, that's what made it a great book. Okay. Isn't the story itself? It's the prelogue.
Okay.
Yes, because to give you a quick synopsis is that of the story behind the stories. During World War II, they came to him because he was a prevalent writer then. Said, "We want you to write a book that's on propaganda." So he talked to a whole bunch of refugees, and he wrote "The Moon is Down." And he published it, and no one liked it. The government said it was a failure. No one liked it. But on the other side, it was an automatic, it was like carrying the Bible.
Interesting.
It was an
I'll have to look into it.
Automatic
I never heard that.
Pew-pew thing.
Oh, really?
And people would, and this is why I want to give it to you, is because they wrote it on tissue paper, and it was given from person to person to person.
The prelogue, you mean? Yeah, wrote the prelogue on
No, the prelogue is the story about the book. The book was transferred from person to person through World War II.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so they would copy it down on whatever they could because it was so popular.
Right, because it explained how to have a resistance.
Oh,
a lot of resistance in Europe attributed the resistance creation from that book.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, then I'll definitely look into it. Yeah, I'll definitely read up on it. So, John Steinbeck, and what's the name of it?
The Moon is Down, and I will definitely send you money to get you one. And try not to get a Penguin one. The Penguin prelogue stinks.
No, okay.
And that's who has...
No Penguin publishing, but other publishers. Got it.
Right, if you can. And it's going to be used. It's going to be hard to find.
Used. Okay.
I want one of the originals that were published in Norway. Yeah, they're too expensive.
Ooh, nice.
They're hard to come by.
Nice. Well, that sounds really cool. Okay, I'll definitely look into it, okay? Thanks for coming up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, The Moon is Down. That's what it's called. The Moon is Down. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. Dean is not live yet, as far as I know. Am I correct, chat? Dean is not live yet. Yes, no, maybe. Dean is not live yet. Okay. Oh, okay. You all want to watch me sleep? He's doing his own thing. It's totally fine. We are just chilling, so we're having a good old time. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 35.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I was gonna come talk to you more about books and such. You read a lot of not. Why are you sad?
No, I'm not. I'm just doing this face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You said you read a lot of nonfiction. What's your like top favorite reads?
Ooh. Well, anything that is like, okay, if I had to choose like a certain like section of like nonfiction, it would be like ancient history. So it'd be like Greek and Roman stuff. I'm really into that. So anything kind of Greek and Roman is nice. Right now I'm on like a founding fathers kick. So I'm reading like something on founding fathers. I have some other books that I'm reading. I won't mention because it's from the other side. You gotta know your enemy. So I'm reading that. It gives me a headache, but I still read it. So, I'm looking at my bookshelves right now. I'm just trying to see if there's anything prominent that I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's what I put. I'm gonna say actually, it's mostly like religion stuff. So it's like Bible studies. Oh, not Bible studies. It's like religious studies, and then it's like ancient history. That's honestly like what a lot of it is.
Yeah, I know. I've heard you on different lives talking, correcting people on religious history, which is quite funny. I really enjoy that. You should really get a Goodreads so I can follow you because I'm on a huge reading kick.
You're not the first one to mention. I'm so fucking busy. I'm just so busy. Like I have like 10 things to do when I get home, and I'm like, fuck. I know. I need a Goodreads. I need to add it. Probably what I'll do is I plan on adding things to the Substack, and once the Substack gets a little bit more full in terms of stuff, I'll probably add maybe like a Goodreads link on there or something. Yeah, I definitely need something because I'll
There's
add
a lot
it to
of
my
like book
1,000
talk,
things I gotta do. Yeah,
there's like a
book
lot
talk,
of people.
well, depends on what. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
I see two sides to book talk, so I'm not on that side. I'm not on that side of book talk. So
I just want to read stuff that's more like historical, but also trustworthy. And since I've heard,
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's why I'm like,
good.
I kind of trust what Matt reads. So
okay. Yeah, I'll definitely add that to my list to make a Goodreads. So I'll add
Toodles,
that. Okay.
thanks.
Okay. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. I don't know how old this person is or who this person is, but I'm gonna add them up because it's just funny. Oh, but they didn't come up. Okay, well, can't ask my question. Not them. Okay, people are like, not them. Okay, is it a problem? Oh, is it going to be? I'll try to be funny, but is it a problem? Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hello, Matt. I'm 18. I know.
What's on your mind?
I was gonna ask if you are in like a show type of person, like if you watch shows.
Yeah, not late. Not like a lately, but like if you name one, I'll say yes, I've seen it, or no, I haven't. I don't watch a lot of shows, but I watch shows.
I'm like that's like my comfort. Like people have their comfort thing. My shows are like my comfort. Where like
nice.
Do you know the show called 100? It's on Netflix.
So I haven't seen it, but it sounds familiar.
Okay. So it was a book series. I forgot the publisher, but she came out the first book, and then Netflix, I think, bought the rights. Someone bought the rights to it, and they did a whole bunch of seasons, completely different, but the books are completely different from the show, and it's my number one favorite book series and show. It's like sci-fi.
Oh, good. Oh, is it good?
Yes. I don't know if you would be into it. I'm not sure, but it's like sci-fi, and it's like
I'll look into it. Like, I'm always down for like a good sci-fi book. Depending on, is it like hard sci-fi? Is it like soft? Is it like kind of like somewhere in the middle?
It's like for the books, I don't really remember. It's been a decent time since I read it, but for the books, I'm not sure, but the movie it's like it starts off like
Someone said
mean
Hunger
sci-fi.
Games esque.
Kind of,
like Hunger
yes.
Games. Okay,
They start off in like a spaceship, and there's no one's on Earth supposedly, because like it's been destroyed because the ancestors like nuked it or whatever.
Okay.
It gets really good. What?
Nice. Nothing. Have you seen Dark?
No, what is that?
On Netflix? You haven't seen Dark? Oh,
No.
okay. It's a German miniseries that's on Netflix, and watch it in German with subtitles. That show, it's like sci-fi, but it hits on the heartstrings so fucking hard. I watched it when it first came out like years ago, but it is so fucking good. And if you like sci-fi with a heavy, like kind of like it's heavy, you know what I mean? It like hits you, but it has such a good plot. Like it's so fucking good.
I definitely
like
will check it out.
yeah. So
I'm
but
always
but
looking for
watch it in
sci-fi stuff.
watch it in German. Don't do the dubs. Like
Yeah, I
know
don't
some
do
people
dubs.
but watch it in German because it just adds something to it. But it's just so fucking good. It's like heavy. It's like hard sci-fi. Not hard. It's like sci-fi, but it has like hard elements to it, and like trying to be real, but at the same time it's just so the plot is just so heavy, and it hits you like a brick, but it hits you in like a good way, and it makes you just like happy that you watched it, but it's so good.
That's like
Just
the
so
100. I'm like describing the 100 so horrible. It's just like a hard show to like kind of like describe. It's just because like, it starts off like with like they're trying to be realistic, but at the same time it's not really realistic.
Yeah.
And then at like the end of the show, it's like, okay, we're kind of like there's no reality there anymore. It's just like completely different. So like it's really good. I do recommend if you like sci-fi type of things.
Okay, I'll definitely watch. Yeah, you watch Dark, and I'll watch the 100.
I would definitely do that.
Okay, all right.
Thank you
cool.
so
All right.
much.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Oh, Dean's not live yet. It's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. I was very like they are for Dark. Oh, you mean like the dubs? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I always watch it in the original language, even if I have to put on subtitles. It's fine. But Dark was so fucking good. It was just so fucking good. Actually, no, but yes. You never finished Dark? Aw. Go back and rewatch it because it's so intricate. It has so many layers to it. It's so good. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell, but I actually made homemade tacos last night, so I don't need any more. Task on HBO, super good. Okay, cool. Everybody watches movies. I just don't have time. How do you guys find time? Like, I'm always fucking busy. Foundation series. Now that's a good one. Do I like The Walking Dead? I did, but then I kind of left it when like a Negan, those guys in that one scene. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. Have you seen the OA? I don't know what that is, so probably not. I cut shows to fall asleep too. Yeah. I have seen House. I'm rewatching House right now, but House is good too. House is really good. The OA, okay, all right. I'll look into it. All right. Kurt Vonnegut is good. I like Kurt Vonnegut. Star Trek is nice. I like Star Wars more than Star Trek, but I like Star Trek. No count. Yeah. House gets better over time. Holy shit. Dwayne, what the fuck, man? You said you'll buy me just one book. Dwayne, holy shit, with the $100. What the fuck? For the book. God, I hope the book doesn't cost me, but thank you, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much. W. Dwayne in the chat. $100 for The Moon is Down. Shit. W. You didn't have to do that, Dwayne, but thank you so much. Yeah, it must be expensive, but I'll definitely look into it now. $100. Dang. W. Dwayne in the chat. W. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. I'll definitely be looking for that book. Thank you so much. Yeah, and don't get the penguin version. No penguin version. Got it. Dean has not already gone live. We are waiting for Dean to go live. And somehow we have managed to keep 1.1k people in here. I don't know how. Quite frankly. I don't know how. But The Boy in Striped Pajamas is a good movie? Okay. Y'all watch more movies and TV than I do. I don't watch nearly as fucking much as you guys do. Yeah, you're fucking devoted. I need to sit back. My back's giving out. Fuck. Jojo Rabbit. I have seen that one. I have seen that one. It's sad. I don't know if I could do sad. The world's sad enough. I don't think I can do more sad. Sorry. Oh, shit. We got more people in here. Hey, what's up? How old are you? Hello. Hey.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm here. Yeah. I'm
okay.
here.
Hey.
I'm
Nice,
so
okay.
sorry.
You sound old enough.
Yeah, I'm
what's on
47.
your mind?
How you doing?
Nice. I'm good. What's on your mind?
Hey, man, I just want to go over a couple things. First of all, like I've got a kid that's just like a couple of years younger than Dean, or a young adult, I should say. And I just wanted to say, like, I'm proud of y'all's generation. Like, I'm all in favor of passing the baton on. You know, you guys, like, I love what y'all do on these lives. One of the things that does kill me, though, is how much you guys infight. Like, you younger creators, they're on here in your 20s and early 30s. Y'all are constantly fighting each other. And, like, my dad in the red state, you know, down here in the South, they don't do that shit. They just show up to the fucking polls and they vote. So when y'all do this infighting shit, you're already at a major disadvantage. And I tell my kids and I tell everybody, I can't tell y'all how to feel. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you're at a big fucking disadvantage by, by infighting. I fucking hate it.
You're just preaching to the choir, so don't worry. Don't worry. I fully understand. Yeah, I know.
Hey, I got one more thing I really want to address with you.
Yeah, what's up?
Because
Yeah,
like
what's up?
I think like you are a huge influence on on Dean and Parker, and I love your content by itself. But like one of the things that drives me nuts, and I've even seen other creators say this, is that whole match energy thing where it's like, you know, they're like, people will be like, why don't you be nicer to people? And they're like, oh, I just match energy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I had a mentor and a good friend that always just said, like, don't be a dick, right? And I just feel like Parker and Dean, as much as I love them, I watch their lives all the time. I love what you guys are doing. They don't have to be such pricks to people.
Well,
Like-
I mean, they recognize that they can tone it down sometimes a little bit. They've said that publicly. That's not a new thing, you know. But I think sometimes it is okay to match energy. Frankly, I sometimes do that. But we each have. I think you have to realize too. Everybody has their own style of like debating and talking.
Yeah.
I'm a very calm person by my nature. I like discussion. That's how I do it. Right. Nobody else has to do that. Some people like to watch people get rowdy and get, you know, all and sometimes it's called for, sometimes it's not called for, you know, but, you know, half of the guests that Dean has up, you know, or Parker has up are kind of, you know, loony. And so you kind of have to match the energy. So, you know, but yes, I understand your point, but I think it's more so about styles and about how people like what they feel comfortable doing. You know, I don't feel comfortable doing that necessarily, right? But that's because I don't have that kind of, you know, a personality type. So it's just, but I understand what you're saying. You know, I understand. But you know, I think everybody realizes that we could all maybe for some people, you know, be a little bit more calm and a little bit more open to like listening. But, you know, we've talked to a lot of people who are just fucking insane and just like, and we have to match their energy because if we don't, then like they'll just yell over us.
See, I think about the other guests the other people that are watching though, like the people that are gettable. Those are the people that I think you can get, and I think y'all get them, but I think you could get even more. And I get that it's kind of like, you know, entertainment as well.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I get that.
On that, I would say that we're not really there. Like, it's not, well, okay, I can't speak for me. For Dina Parker, as far as I can tell, it's not really their thing to like a debate centrist or anything. But what they do is they have convinced a lot of people. They have convinced a lot of people who are on the fence, and typically with those people, they do behave in a different manner. You know, we get people up sometimes who say, well, I voted for him, but I'm not sure. I still lean towards him, and if I would vote. And then you talk to them, and after about 10, 15 minutes, they say, okay, you know, fuck it, I'm out, and I don't like Trump anymore. You know, that like does happen. You know, but like, you know, but those are rare cases. You know, the much more common case is you know, someone gets up that said they love Donald Trump and he could do no wrong, and that, you know, and then you tell them all about the stuff that he's done, and they just make like stupid ass defenses for it, right? And so like they have to match energy, and also this is their job. They're not there to just talk. They're there to debate, to argue, to have a spirited discussion, and centrists, by my own law, how I know centrists, they typically are like me, that they like to discuss and be calm. That doesn't make for like good you know like getting people entertained, because it can get boring. Like I do that sometimes. I want to get into like the basic minutia of things, and sometimes that's like boring as shit. And so you have to be like entertaining, and that's okay. And people can go to other people and watch their lives about, it's more like it's more like calm and stuff. But Dean and Parker have found their niche, and they're very good at it. And that's just kind of how it is. So I mean, but I don't see anything bad about how they do it. I think they recognize that for some people, you just match their energy, and if that means low energy, great. If it means high energy, okay, and that's how you move along.
This is my opinion. I think the reason why, like, one of the reasons they're so popular is because, like, of their background. Like, there's, they're saying, oh, we were, Republican or conservative, and it's like they didn't like get on third base and act like they hit a triple. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
Like I came up from a red state, and I grew up around some rough shit. Right? I'm still super privileged. I get it. But what my point is like a lot of the kids these days, like my kid, doesn't have to listen to as much. I mean, I'm not going to say there's zero, but like, I'm just saying like these generations are getting better and better at not growing up around as much hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and so I think sometimes some of the younger folks in these lives forget about where some of the other people have come from. And it's like, we're all trying to get to the same spot and not do all this fucking infighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean,
I get it. I've read a lot of this shit after the whole, Kirk event or whatever, and like, it's just another thing that we're going to fight about, right? Like,
I understand. I get it.
I just want to tell you, just on closing, just want to tell you, I love your personality and your energy, and go live some more when you can. Like, I really appreciate it. Love to watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yep. We'll see you.
Bye-bye. We got more people in the line. I love everybody, but this is getting hard. This is getting rough. I hit 2 hours, I think. Oh shit, I hit 2 hours. I don't need dinner. I'm not really hungry. I just need to get ready for bed. get ready to. I mean, start that process. Start the process. Let's try this person. I know I'm allowed to log off. It's fun. I like doing this. It's fun. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 23.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I mean, I was just gonna ask how you are, but then I got into the TV show talk, and I have some recommendations too.
Lay it on me.
Defending Jacob is one of them. It's a mini series on Apple TV.
Okay, I got Apple TV. Okay, Defending Jacob. Okay, what's that about?
It's got Chris Evans in it, and he's the father of this guy, Jacob, who killed his classmate. And it's just that. It's like adolescence, but American.
Interesting. Okay, sounds good. I'll add it to the list. Defending Jacob. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, Severance. Severance is also in that.
That one I've heard. Yep. Yeah, I've seen that one. I need to get on that one. Yeah, Severance. Also, The Studio. I heard that's good. I need to look into that one. Yeah.
What's that on?
Apple TV.
Oh.
Yeah. I heard that it won like an award, like multiple awards last night or something. So apparently it's good. I don't know. So it has Seth Rogen in it. So.
Oh, also I didn't spoil it. I think he did it. There's not an answer at the end of it.
Yeah, you're good.
But I don't know. Crazy time.
It is a crazy time. Yes, it is.
I'm getting my master's in psychology in London. I'm American.
London.
Yeah, I'm American.
London. So it'd be like London College.
Right. Well, it's not called that, but it's Arden University. They've got
locations in
I only knew one thing in
London.
London, so I just named what I thought it would be. So, and there are like a university called like London College there, like London College. Maybe no, maybe okay.
It's well, there's University of London, but
Okay, okay.
I must say because I studied abroad there in my undergrad, and it's much better over there than it is here, oftentimes. I am extra missing it right now. But
London College of Arts. Ah, okay, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, London's a nice place. I visited in June. It's a nice place. They need AC though.
yeah, I know. I really hate that about. And my boyfriend is Irish, like from Ireland and all.
Nice.
And every time I go there, they like, especially in the dead of winter, they do not use their heaters, which is extremely aggravating because it's so cold.
Yeah.
But they just save money on that and usually spend all their money.
I mean,
gas.
like in the winter, I can understand, but like in the summer, it was so fucking hot. I was sweating so much. I had to take like cold showers just to like stay cool. It was like that was rough in London. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled.
Yeah.
So yeah, but okay. Well, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know who this is. Another one. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I am 50.
Nice. What's on your mind?
I listen to all of you guys, and I always get frustrated sometimes hearing sort of the repeat, right? We're always in this sort of regurgitating, repeated moment in the content, which I can appreciate, but at the same time, there's never like a new take on things, right? Like a new take. I wanted to identify specifically about criminal versus civil, as that always comes up, right? When we talk about Trump's past, we always go, it's civil or criminal. We understand that. Do we look at other civil cases that have impacted America in such a way that we all can appreciate? Mesothelioma, as an example. There are civil cases that, even with PG&E in California, to which we understand are very much accepted, and I don't think anybody could argue those points. And I wonder often when we hear, this, and it's important to actually convey the message repeatedly, because we learn from Trump that repeating things equals change from one way or the other, right? But ultimately, I always sit in my seat at my house listening to these debates going like, add this in. Add this one thing in.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, you make good points. I mean, I think it's hard to convey the kind of civil idea because a lot of people don't understand what like civil means. Like they think it just means, oh, you got to pay some money and you're done. But it really is. It's not the like total like it is at a threshold where you can say it's more likely than not that like something happens. And I think your examples are good. I think relating it to other big civil cases such as OJ, maybe relating it to like the cancer stuff that
I think it boils down to the impact of actual citizens. Right? Yeah. There are many, you are the librarian. There are many civil cases that have changed the lives of all of us at some level, looking deep into the bucket of civil cases, because we understand limitations in government. We understand that there are criminal crimes, things we can go to criminal court and debate and make sure the person goes away. But there are civil cases that change.
I understand what you're saying. I'll have to look into maybe like what are some of the most impactful civil. I mean, you mentioned some already, like the mesothelioma ones and all those. But yeah, I think that would get the point across. But then you'd have to teach them about what those cases are, because like half of them wouldn't know what those cases are.
Yeah, so, but we're in the business of trying. We're in the business of trying to challenge people to be smart.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I will give you that. I will give you that.
I also I just want you guys to know that. Love everything you're doing. I'm going to let you go in a second, but I love everything you guys are doing. And, the one thing that I think through all of this is like everybody needs to take a step back and just shut the F up. I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? Because I look at right now as talk to your confidants, talk to your people that are close to you, but just be smart, be silent, and work around this thing. Because ultimately, we know what the truth is. And I'm on all of your sides. I just think that it's smart to kind of relax, So I just want to let you know I appreciate you, and I just wanted to talk that civil criminal piece, because honestly, looking harder at civil, having case study to which, you guys do such a great part of, in this business of applying that nature. I just would like more of, you didn't like that point, well, here's even a better one, or here's a new one, or here's, it still exists. So I appreciate you, Matt. Just wanted to say hi.
All right. Thanks for coming up. Okay. We got 3 more people. Okay. You got to be quick, everybody, because shit's about to happen, but you got to be quick. So ask one question, and then I'm going to move on. I'm going to try to get everybody in, but hey, what's up? What's your question?
Hi, I have a question. I have been following for a long time now, and one of the things that I see is usually like when they have the question of like, why would you vote for someone who has been convicted of crimes like either civil or criminal? They always say like, oh, well, I didn't vote for him because of the kind of person that he is. I voted for him because of his policies. I was just wondering, like, my question is always like, why would you think that someone who is a bad person, why would they hold any sort of like your interest in mind when making political decisions? Why would you vote for someone like that?
That's why we mention the bad stuff, and if they say don't care about it, then we can say, well, so you don't care about rape, you don't care about, being a misogynist, you don't care about being a racist, like all those things, but those impact you in different ways because how somebody feels on those issues leads to the policy that they make. So, yeah. I mean, that's entirely true, which is why we connect the dots there. That's why we bring it up. So.
I know you bring it up, but I always want to push further and be like, why would you trust that person to make decisions for you? Why would you want them to make any sort of decisions? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yep. Okay. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, hi. I did not mean to join.
Oh, okay. Okay. Have a good night.
You too.
Did not mean to join. Okay, one last person, and then that's it. That's it for the night. Oh god, someone joined it. What the fuck?
Oh, that was
Hey,
me.
how old are you?
Oh, I'm in my 40s. My name's
you have a
Corinne.
question? Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm an obstetrician, and one thing that I want to, push for kids, and you've probably read The Handmaid's Tale, and I don't know if you've watched the show, but
I've not seen the show, but I have read some of the books, so yeah.
Yeah, you should really watch the show because they go so much further than the books, but it's really, really educational. And it's something that, especially with this Project 2025 thing that's going on, it's almost following like a playbook. They're following The Handmaid's Tale. It's Gilead all over, watching Erica Kirk. That was like watching Serena Joy and Gilead. I mean,
I saw a lot of memes about that. Yeah.
It was wild. So, I really just want to push that, any of the young, because I know it's a lot of young people in here, watch it, read the book. If you don't want to read the book, watch the show. It's unreal. It's a great show, but you'll get so much.
That's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion.
Yeah, and also you should read The Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kingsolver.
Barbara Kingsolver, The Poisonwood. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
great
add to the
book.
list. Okay.
Yeah, and anybody, I just want to throw it out here. If anybody has any questions or anybody ever needs anything as far as, OBGYN stuff, my DMs are open. Please feel free to reach out.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. One more person, and then we're done. I mean, I'll stay on until, Dean goes live, but we're done with taking requests, because he should be going live very soon. Hello.
Hi.
Are you in your, 50s or 60s?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm 60.
Nice. Okay.
Can you please tell
You look
Dean
50.
Thank you. Please tell Dean to stop saying unanimous and start saying unanimous. Please. It kills me. He's so smart. How can he not get this?
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
I'll relay that. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Oh, oh fuck. Oh, hey, I don't know who this is. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Oh, good. There we go. There we go. Hey, hey, Matt.
Hello, hello. How's your day been?
It's been a fucking day, Matt.
Has it been a day? Yeah, it's Monday,
has.
so my day has been a day too. I tell you.
Yeah. And
So,
coming off
yeah.
of this crazy weekend, it's been something different.
Yeah, I was hoping that it was a little bit quieter, but it seems like it's about the same. I'm like, well, I'll give it another week.
No,
Well.
I'm telling you, it hasn't been as bad, and I feel like it's it's slowing down just a little.
Yeah, it's like, small increments, but on Saturday we do have, the thing, and so that's going to make it even more prominent. So I have to deal with that, and then hopefully after that it will settle down a little bit. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I was thinking? Because I've been having this conversation with my wife, and oftentimes we talk about like, how do you be different? How do you stand out? Like, what do you do on TikTok? And I think you found something, Matt. Like, I think this is your space.
Yeah, like, just talking, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I
it's different. It's common. I heard you telling a lady about like the different temperaments that people, and you're right. Like some spaces, they like the high action, they like the, back and forth and like all this other stuff. But the actual ability to just sit and have like a genuine conversation at like a really calm tone, like it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I agree. Yeah, it's a nice. If I wasn't so tired, I probably would be a little more lively too. It allows me to kind of like be, just to be kind of goofy and just kind of be fun and just, you don't have to be all serious all the time, So you can just kind of,
way too serious.
let your hair down, So yeah, I agree. I think it's nice to just have these kind of chill talks and just, kind of be, and just breathe, just breathe. Yeah, I fully agree. Yeah.
The other night on my live, I do this like randomly, but we play black trivia, and I say you don't have to be black to play, but anyone gets to request up, and and I don't have any questions mapped out. I have random black questions based off of the person's age and where they live. So
when you said that, the first thing I thought of
was that
Tom Hanks SNL skit. Black Jeopardy.
Yeah, Black Jeopardy. That's actually exactly like what it is.
That's exactly what it is. Like you're going to have a MAGA guy come up and he's going to get all the questions right, oddly enough, and you'll be like, yeah, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Like, that skit actually was a great skit because some people made it out to be like they're making fun of him, but I don't think it is. I think it was meant to be like very like we all like have the same, like, we're all Americans, we all have the same thing. We agree, and it's like funny, and it's a fucking great skit. It's a good skit.
Fun. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah. What's been better is like, so somehow Brett Cross usually ends up on my live when I do it.
Yeah,
and he knows all the answers, like all the answers, but he doesn't get to play. And if the person gets the actual question right, then they get to either tell a dad joke or Brett gets to tell a dad joke.
Nice. I used to know some dad jokes, but I haven't thought about. But I kind of forgot them. But dad jokes have their place.
I'm not a fan of dad jokes, so I'm making questions extra hard.
Do you? Nice. Yeah, you don't want to hear them. I get you.
No,
I get you. Yeah. Will you be going live tonight?
Yeah. Actually,
okay.
Oh, fuck it. I'll give it away. This week, so I'm doing late nights tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So no debates, just panel discussions.
Nice.
And so Brett and I are actually going to be doing this week talking about gun reform. Like, why the United States has a
timely
gun culture and like, exactly. Right. And I told him, and this has been my thoughts as well. Like, this isn't a Charlie Kirk conversation. This is a United States conversation. This is like what's happening in our country, like how do we fix it, blah, 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 right?
Yep.
And so like that's going to be the focus. And there'll be people who want to come up and talk about Charlie Kirk, but like it's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger than him. And then also, of course, Brett gives that like real personal touch that you can't get anywhere else. So
exactly. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's good. I agree. I think people taking debates off this week some people. I think it's good. I think we all need breaks sometimes, and it's been a hell of a week, and I think I think we need just time away and just kind of just to breathe, and I mean, people, we can still come back and still be just as heavy as ever, but there's a time when you need to just kind of lay back and breathe a little bit and just and just talk or just not do it and just kind of live life a little bit. I think I was praising. I'm not a fan of his politics, but I think the governor in Utah, I think he had it right. I think just like go touch grass. I think that's exactly kind of what we all need to do. Like just log off and go touch some fucking grass. You
know what's funny though? Like I heard him at first. He was like, I was like, this fucking guy doesn't get it. But it was like raw right afterwards. But ever since then, like he's had a couple of slip ups. Like I mean, the whole point about like for 36 hours, I was hoping that it was not one of us, it was someone else, from another state. He fucked up. But everything else, I'm like, why couldn't Trump say this? Like, why can't you lower the temperature?
As far as like the actual like trying to lower the temperature and trying to like be and be like reckless and Tory, I think he's doing a fairly good job. He's doing better than Trump, obviously, and so he's the only Republican that I see that's actually trying to do that, which is, and so I'll give him props for for at least not being like a firebrand or anything and being like, we're gonna fucking scorch earth and go after all that, and it probably plays in that he's a deeply religious man, and I think that probably plays into I mean, the Mormons, they take that shit seriously, and I think that plays into it. I probably disagree with his politics, but he seems like a good guy, and so I hope he continues to make the right decisions about everything, and that because when we look back on this chapter, that'll be like one good part of it. That'd be one good part. That at least there was one Republican who was like above the fray and was willing to, he fucked up a couple times, but at least he said the things that needed to be said, and then I'll at least be happy when I read that, like 5 years from now, I can at least be like, yeah, I remember that guy. He at least was, good. So
no, for sure. And like, so what's interesting, I end up on a panel this morning with Zeus. I don't know if you know Zeus, but like he does live. So and we were talking to this guy, and he's a Republican, and because Zeus threw out the question, he's like, when is the golden age? And they were all kind of crashing out and all this other stuff. And then I don't know if you were in the live last night when we had a community member who was getting ready to be evicted, and they needed to raise like $900, and we raised like $3,000 for him. And so I was like, this, you won't get the golden age from this administration, but you'll get a golden age from your community. Like this is the time we come together as a community, and we help each other, we protect each other. And I told him, and this is a Republican guy, I said, I don't believe in this administration. Like, I don't think they're going to do anything good for the people. I don't believe in politicians overall, that they're going to do anything good for the people. But I believe in us. I believe in, you and I said, and I even told him, I said, even though you and I have different politics or a different view on politics, I believe in you as well. And like, that's where we are. We have more in common than we have apart. And like, if we can find that, I think we'll be in a better place.
People don't understand that, like, when we say that we want good things for everybody, like, we actually mean it. Like we don't discriminate based on what your politics are. Like, I mean, like, when we say that you want that, like, we want to give you health care and education and fair housing and a good livable wage, we don't mean like just us. We mean everybody.
Damn,
like,
socialism.
Yeah, damn socialism. Yeah, I mean, like, people. I think because being self-centered has been so commonplace in our culture, people just can't fathom that. They can't fathom the idea that I would craft a policy that would benefit everyone, even if it hurts me or hurts like the rich or something. They don't understand that because they're not used to it. They're not used to people being like altruistic. And I'm like, no, I mean it. Like that's what I mean. Like, it's not just that I want universal healthcare. I want you to have universal healthcare. I want you. You can disagree with me on like so many things. It doesn't mean I don't need to have healthcare. Like what? like that's. So
I'm telling you, I think. I think a lot of people get so wrapped up in the, like you said, the premise of like, I, and I've said this a million times, and I really mean this. Like, if I have to pay more in taxes just so other people can see the doctor, I'm willing to do that. Like, no one should have to suffer and not be able to get health care or be able to get taken care of. And especially because in certain situations, there's a lot of Americans that live in excess where then other Americans live with nothing. So like, it's a whole thing. So I'm willing to pay more if that means the next person gets to actually take advantage of good things.
No, I fully agree. I mean, as I said, one thing I've been thinking of, and this is tangentially related to what's happened happened last week, but it's not really. It kind of just like talks about overall culture. Right now, we're being told, us, like as liberals, left people, we're being told that we need to have like more empathy, and I want to say to these people, like, we've been giving empathy for so long. Where were you when we asked for your empathy? Like, I'm an empathetic. This is the last thing I'll say because Dean's life. So, yeah, but we need to like keep our empathy, but also point out when the other side is being so hypocritical about them claiming that like we need empathy. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes. All right. Well, Santana, thanks for coming.
I'll see you over there.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
I'll see you, bud.
Yep, takes care. Okay, everybody, we're gonna go raid Dean. Everybody, Dean is live. Go to It's Dean. It's Dean. Okay. Go to It's Dean. Say Matt raid. Love from Matt. Love from Matt. I'll be there. Let's watch, listen, and just listen and be respectful. And let's go there. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I love you all so much. I had a great time. Bye, everybody. Go to It's Dean. Bye.